This song is called Hated.
The guy we just pretty much can just riff without saying a word. He does it for us.
Pretty much.
Number language and yeah, that guy.
That's what we're talking about.
Motherfuckers.
Oh no, that guy. Oh yeah, the crystal meth guy.
The world's
Yeah,
a stage.
He's like, oh fuck.
Oh, didn't work. Oh, didn't work.
Yeah, I had asked Frank. I said, hey, you know, when are we going on? And he's like, you can join whenever you want. And he sends me a YouTube link. I'm like, fucking join what? Like.
Today I'm going to show you my cervical mucus because it's important to know.
Can we show this on YouTube?
Oh, that's so gross.
So it's if you look right beside the "Don't Be a Little Bitch" button, you'll find it.
Ready, let's go.
That's what you get, motherfucker.
That's what you get.
And I got deafened by the worst band ever.
That's what you fucking get. I got too many NDI fucking sources on this goddamn thing. What's up, everybody?
Hi. Oh, there's others watching.
Yeah. Hey, you can finally hear me for the first part of the show. I have no idea what the fuck happened, but it happened. But anyway.
Can anyone hear Frank still? Anyone hear Frank?
I hear Frank.
Oh, we lost. God damn it.
Billy.
Did we lose Frank?
Shut up,
No.
Billy.
Billy, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give a little shout out to Bob and Bev who graciously subscribed to us even though we fucking rip on their fucking videos all the time. They subscribed to us and they shilled, so I pinned the comment. But just to let you know, Billy, I am in the talks with them. So keep talking your shit, motherfucker.
Everyone go check out Bob and Bev to further acquaint yourself if you haven't already. Because I got a feeling Billy, you're going to get a one-of-a-kind, one-time-only interview with the greatest karaoke band in the history of YouTube.
Damn.
That's what I think's going to happen.
I wonder if I'm going to pull my hair out more during the Von Helton one or the Bob and Bev one. I'm guessing they're both equally as delusional.
Well, I'm thinking that, possibly we can negotiate a live performance right here on the Geek Room with you hosting that segment.
Dude, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like that episode of South Park when they try to make finger bang, and they're like doing the fucking the performance shit, and they're like next, and it was Ike, and he started singing the next song, and they're like, no, next contestant, not next song.
That was a good episode. I'm a huge South Park fan. I love the finger bang episode. You know what I'm saying? It shows the problem with boy bands, and that is the problem is that they exist. So
I watched those episodes when I was like 9, and my parents were laughing. I was like, okay, I'll laugh because they're laughing. And then I rewatched it as an adult, and I nearly pissed myself.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's why they were laughing. I get it.
South Park is one of those weird shows where it's like if you try to go back to like the real early seasons from like the late 90s, they're really hard to watch. But if you get like those seasons from like the 2000s around like season 6 or 7, like if you start from like there all the way to the end, that shit is fucking gold, man.
Dude, I can still watch the first couple seasons because I remember how limited of a budget they had.
Yeah,
they're like, Comedy Central's like, okay, we'll give you a ham sandwich, go ahead.
Yeah. Go cut out all these characters with construction paper, have it to us in a week.
Yeah.
Comedy Central is like giggling, like they're never gonna make anything out of this, and I'm like, oh, this is our only TV show that makes money besides Tosh.
Definitely. All right, I'm sorry, I was adjusting some shit. I'm ready to go now.
You're good.
All right. Are we live?
Yeah.
We are live.
Professional shit we got going on here, man.
Just fucking around. I knew we were live.
How's everyone doing in the chat? I see we got some new faces. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We do have Hannibal and Monty back on with us because, why the fuck not? They're one of the most requested people to get on the show.
Really?
Awesome. Yes.
Well,
You've been a fan fucking favorites.
See, I'm not racist. I have a couple of black friends.
There you go. That's why
Billy not a racist.
God damn it, Billy.
There you go. See, that's what I do. That's how we really get on all of these podcasts. We just always like, look, man, we'll be your black friends. And then you know what I'm saying? When people be like, people call you racist, you be like, nah, man, I'm friends with Hannibal and Monty. And like we had all the black people meetings, so they know. As soon as you say,
write that down, Billy.
It's the guy with the mask.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yep.
Yeah. Did you go to the last meeting, Hannibal, by the way?
Yeah.
What did you think about Proposition 36H?
Proposition 36.8 is a cool idea in principle, but in theory, I don't see how we're going to actualize trying to make sure everybody gets free watermelon for the summer. So we got some things to figure out about Prop H.
Yeah. So we'll get into it more once the watermelon starts flowing. We can't talk too much about it.
Legitimately, I think we should use our tax dollars on that.
There we go.
Yes.
Let's cut the military spending a little bit.
A little bit, huh?
Dude, we spend so much money on the military, and watermelons are like cheap as fuck. We can.
Yeah, they are. They're cheap as fuck and delicious.
Yeah, they're a good time.
Look, you can solve two problems at once. If you drop watermelons out of the sky, you can end world hunger and kill people at the same time.
That's right. Ooh, I like that.
So you just gotta pick.
Geek Room does not support everything.
I really hope Iran isn't listening right now because we're giving away some detailed information.
Watermelon, motherfuckers.
Just dropping some watermelons on Iran. That'll be pretty badass. You know what I'm saying? It would be hilarious and nutritious. Like, when was the last time a war was either of those things?
Yeah. That's
you
true.
had bombs over Baghdad. Now you have melons over Iraq.
There you go.
Iran, who's your favorite comedian? I hope you said Gallagher.
the whole country puts up one of those splash sheets. Motherfucker.
Can we just take a moment to remark that Gallagher was a thing that happened, that like he was like a very popular comedian at one time in the world, like Gallagher and Carrot Top and.
You don't want to talk about the 1990s, dude. We made some piss poor decisions.
Yeah, it was.
But we also got In Living Color out of the 90s.
But we also got Corn out of the 90s, so we can had terrible things. No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Corn's not all bad.
Yeah, wait.
Corn's very bad.
What's the issue with Corn? Is it a Corn issue or is it a Jonathan Davis issue?
It's Corn really overstayed their welcome. Like, you made a couple good songs and then you kept on trying, and people were like, stop.
So okay, I will admit some of that newer stuff has been like, kind of like with the whole Skrillex thing. It was like, all right, where the fuck did you go with that direction? And Untouchables album.
Can I introduce you to a band called Weezer?
Oh yeah, Weezer needs to stop too. I'm just like,
who also made great music in the 90s, but
Smashing
somehow
Pumpkins?
did not transition.
Wait, y'all didn't like the Weezer cover of Africa? That shit was awesome.
I'll say this. The cover album, the Teal album they released, is probably the best thing they've done since the Green album. So I'll give you that much.
All right.
I'll say that.
We might have to fight about Weezer, Brent.
What's worse than Smashing Pumpkins today?
I'm one of those Blue album, Pinkerton Green album guys, and after that, it's like, I don't know.
But you know what's great about this conversation? Like Saturday Night Live did this whole sketch a couple months ago about two people at a dinner party getting into like a violent discussion about Weezer, and everybody else was like, is this stuff that I'm supposed to know about? Is this that's me at this exact moment. I am the dinner party. I am I know like 5 Weezer songs. I've seen Weezer in concert twice. I know 5 songs.
That's kind of like me. It's like, yeah,
Weezer's awesome.
I know Hash Pipe.
I mean,
anyway,
Weezer is something. I don't know if awesome is what the app descript word, but
you know what,
Hannibal? Light as fuck.
You know what, Hannibal? We're doing a shit show about it.
You guys still haven't done the Kids Bop show, so I don't want to hear you talking.
Oh, we haven't yet.
Yeah, this is true. But look, the Kids Bop last month, we had our fans vote. So every month on Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
And we are Hannibal Monty from Hannibal Monty Shit Show. Every month on our show, we do a monthly torture episode. We let our fans vote on. Well, we'll torture ourselves for the entertainment of our fans. In December, we binge watched all of Michael Bay's Transformer movies in a weekend. In January, we listened to all 9 Nickelback albums to endeavor whether or not Nickelback was, in fact, a shitty band. In February, we watched all 23 Tyler Perry movies. Last month, what did we do? Last month was Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
And we listened to all... Yeah, we listened to 15 Insane Clown Posse albums.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that was awful. And this month, Monty came up with the brilliant idea to create an NCAA bracket-style tournament where we let our fans vote on, like, they submitted ideas, we created a bracket and let them vote. And when the dust settled and the smoke cleared, it came down to us doing an episode either about... The final 4 ended up being Logan Paul, Flat Earthers, the Kardashians, and G-Man.
Yep.
And overwhelmingly... G-Man was voted to the top of the mountain. So
he fucking dominated. Yeah.
Yeah,
anytime
so,
you have a fucking thing with G-Man on it, G-Man's always going to win. So,
Yeah.
Never lost
everybody
a debate.
keeps saying that, and I don't know what that means.
All right, here's the basis of that. He pisses off everybody, invites people into the room, and they don't want to come in, and he automatically wins. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
or he'll
even-
leave and go back to his channel and claim victory.
That's it.
Yeah, I've seen him get completely decimated and still claim victory.
He got
Yeah.
decimated not too long ago and ran off and still claimed it. It was like, they can't show me no evidence. It was like, the fuck? You had somebody who used to make videos, come out of retirement just to make a video, just to point out your fucking bullshit, dude. Holy shit.
By the way, how the fuck did we get through bad things from the '90s segment without mentioning Angels in the Outfield? Just wanted to throw that out.
That is a goddamn classic.
Listen, so first off, let's call it what it is. Okay, they're demons in the outfield. All right. if you really believe what the Bible says angels are or aren't, I don't believe that these angels are coming down to help you cheat at baseball, because that's what they were doing.
Yes,
Those are
thank
demons.
you.
Somebody sold their soul to the devil so that they could get like an extra ERA, a high earned run average.
Yeah, it was the kid from Third Rock from the Sun. He's the one that sold his soul.
Was that? I thought that was fucking Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah. Wasn't that him?
Yeah,
Wait, was Joseph
that was
Gordon-Levitt
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah.
Was he on Third Rock from the Sun too?
Yeah.
Was he the kid?
Yeah, I think he was the kid.
He was a kid.
He also got an ice skate shoved into his face in Halloween movie. One of them.
That is a very
career.
specific and random detail to remember about Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
May I introduce you
Had
to
a hell of a
Grant?
career. I think it kind of petered off after that.
We need to talk to our Angels in the Outfield historian, Billy, on this subject.
Yeah, Billy.
It was a great movie. Shut your whore face.
Talking about Korn made too many albums. How many goddamn Angels in the Outfield sequels were there? There were at least 2, and that's like
I only know of the original.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like just like Angels in the Outfield 2. I've never watched it just in the same way I've never watched Titanic 2, which is a fucking thing. I saw it today on this fucking streaming platform.
But what would the story be?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's called Titanic 2 Electric Boogaloo, and I don't know what
Is there actually a Titanic 2? Is that a thing?
100%.
Yeah.
I saw it today on I can't remember what it's called, whatever bullshit Roku thing.
Oh, I am watching that. Hang on.
All the way watching. I'm pulling it up
Yeah,
now.
my
was
fiance's
like
that's not a thing. I was like, it is 100% a thing.
Please make
It
it a
was
zombie
a-
film with Leonardo DiCaprio coming back out.
No, they could not afford Leonardo DiCaprio. They had
No.
a budget of $7.
It was
The
a
only way-
Netflix launch title. To
The
give you
only
an
way
idea.
that could be good is if Titanic 2 was about everyone that died on the Titanic coming back as zombies.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Ghost Ship.
Water
That would
zombies.
be amazing.
So true.
Yeah, water zombies. It would be like Jaws, but zombies are jumping out eating people, and it's all the people that died on the Titanic.
See, I think what it would make it great is if the movie was shot in like a very low budget location, like sort of like you shoot it in like an office building in downtown Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Or like you shoot it in like a Best Western conference room. You know what I'm saying? And then all they do is talk about the interactions with people from the actual Titanic movie. So they'll reference Jack, they'll reference Rose, but they never leave that room. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And you just see the story from that alternate perspective. And it's like, the cameras, you just shake the camera up. It's like, oh, we hit an iceberg. And then they throw some water on you from the background. It's like, oh, we're drowning. That would be a great bad movie to watch.
It's shot from the point of view of one of those people shoveling coal in the bottom of the boat.
Yes.
You just see Jack and Rose run behind them one time.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care as long as Jack just comes up from the ocean and said there was enough room on that fucking door. I don't care. They can just do whatever they want.
Yeah, do like an alternate universe of what happened. You know?
Yeah, I'd watch
I
that.
like that.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds like a Sci-Fi Channel original right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sign me up.
It'll make more money than Sharknado.
Yes.
Fuck
Oh.
that. It's coming for that Avengers money, man. It's coming for that Avatar dollar.
Did Avengers win yet?
Not yet.
Is it close?
I think it's within like a couple of million.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
They won't take it out of theaters until that does happen. So
yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. That movie was fucking awesome.
I like to point out Avatar is just blue Pocahontas, and why the fuck do people like it so much?
Because of the Disney ride. The Disney ride is amazing.
Yeah.
I am thankful for that movie. For the entire section of Disney. The movie itself,
I don't know. Yeah, seeing it in 3D is pretty trippy.
We had a bunch of the cast on board our ship during a deployment, and I was super fucking excited. And I was like, "Oh my god, lady from Alien, and then
nice.
Nope, she didn't come. It was the Mexican chick and the sergeant with the fucked up shit on his face.
Okay.
The Mexican chick.
No Sigourney Weaver though, huh?
No Sigourney Weaver. Whatever her name is. The Mexican chick from
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
She is not that attractive in person.
Shut your whore mouth.
She is not, dude.
Shut your whore mouth.
Not. Well, one of my severely racist friends had her sign a donkey.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Like, he just went up to her and was like, sign this. And she was like, you're like you're in the military. And it's like,
that's fucked up.
But don't thank you for your service in particular.
Yeah. Thank everyone else except for that one asshole and made me sign a donkey because, I'm Mexican.
It was you, wasn't
Wow.
No, it wasn't me, actually. I would have admitted to that because I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
I don't know. This seems to be about the same time frame you were watching Duck Dynasty, so I got my suspicions.
I don't think Duck Dynasty was out at the time. I'm not sure. My Duck Dynasty history is pretty good.
If you guys need to know anything about Duck Dynasty or Angels in the Outfield, Billy's your guy.
Or Ben Carson, apparently.
Yeah, good to know. I've never seen any of Duck Dynasty. You might have to give me a run.
Dude, that'd be a good torture episode.
Oh, it would be. Okay, so you start out. So you start out with a sermon, and then watch rednecks do.
Save it. What? If it's going to be a torture episode, we'll have you on, and instead of us watching it, you have to come on and tell us about it. That'll be the whole show.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do some live action versions of Duck Dynasty in my little ass room.
Is Hannibal shaking his head? Then it's not a good torture episode yet.
Every torture episode is a terrible. Like, there's no episodes that we floated that was like I want to do this. Like, so it doesn't matter. It's like whatever you suggest is just like, oh, like let's watch nothing but let's listen to all the Taylor Swift's catalog. I don't want to do that. So
that's a pretty deep catalog. That's like catching up to Kids Bop with how much shit she has released.
Oh shit!
She just keeps on pumping them out.
Is it more than 15?
I don't know. All I know is I saw a meme that says Taylor Swift has like 15 albums about being broken up with, but not a single album about blowjobs. Coincidence? I think not.
Damn.
You listening, Taylor?
I hope she is, man.
She was pairing her album like with Papa John's a few years ago, so she might actually be listening to the Geek Room by now.
I don't know who's stooping lower, her or Papa John's.
Oh man, take your pick. Little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
I remember Papa John's last year saying that the NFL is costing us money because of the players kneeling. I'm like, you sure it's not because your pizza sucks dick?
Yeah, it's just it's not great pizza. You know what I'm saying? It's just like not for what you pay. Like, at least with Domino's and Pizza Hut, they're like, look, we know this is bullshit pizza. You know what I'm saying? But it's cheap and we give you a lot of options. And Papa John's is like, well, it's not cheap and we're not gonna give you a lot of options. So fuck y'all.
But you get a pepper.
It's basically a Red Baron pizza that we threw in our oven.
Yes.
So, you're welcome.
Look, once
it's
upon
delivery
a time,
and DiGiorno.
Yeah, I would much rather a DiGiorno than a Papa John's.
I'd much rather Red Baron than a DiGiorno.
Really?
Red Baron's way better.
Once upon a time, I used to live by Red Baron pizzas, like the Red Baron baked to rise, my nigga.
Oh my god,
fantastic. That was my favorite shit ever. But then it was like, then Red Baron changed the recipe, so then there was like everything that they started doing after that. It was like those oven baked joints, and I didn't like the way those was. I switched to eating Tombstone as my go-to quick cheap pizza.
All right.
Yes.
But it's not because Tombstone is the superior pizza. That's like a comfort food. That was like, oh, I'm young and I want a pizza, but I don't have no money because I'm broke. So I'm gonna get this Tombstone because it's $3.
I'm a Totino's fan. Give me a cheap Totino's.
You a fucking savage, man. You fucking
you have lost the right to vote.
Like you're like the girl that goes to the show and fucks the key grip, bro. Like you fucking the backup dancers. You eat Tostinos, bro.
Totino's combination with extra cheese on top and overcook it just a little bit. Holy fuck,
dude! If you're eating anything by Tostinos and it's not pizza rolls, I'm pretty sure you're a terrorist. Like, I'm pretty sure those boxes have been in since I was, like, born. It's like, oh my god, people are buying these? Okay, I can scan it now.
And Alicia Dachi asked in the chat, are you guys classic pizza guys, or do you like different kinds better? Like ones with barbecue sauce or Alfredo?
I gotta be in a mood. Like, if I could go for classic anytime, but if I see something like, hey, that might taste pretty good, I'll eat it.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'm not a fan of the Alfredo pizzas because I just don't like Alfredo sauce. But like at one time, I had like a real I had like a small window where I was loving getting the barbecue pineapple pizza from fucking Papa John's. Like every time I would order pizza, I would order one of those shits, man. But I should also point out this was around the time I had my nervous breakdown, so don't judge my taste on that because I think I was going through some things at that time period. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
We're not saying it had anything to do with Papa John's, but we're also not saying it did anything to do with Papa John's. No, Pizza Hut used to have like this hot wing pizza that was just like cheese, and instead of marinara, it's hot sauce underneath of it with chicken on top. It was amazing.
Yes. All right. That sounds. See, then maybe that's just because my inner black man is just like, I want that pizza right now. But
apparently, I'm black. That's cool.
This, you know what I'm saying? We bring you to one of the meetings, man. You know what I'm saying? They start like the meeting started 7:00, but it really started around like 9:15. You know what I'm saying?
I'll eat anything, but it's like gumbo. Some people make gumbo, and it might be good soup. It might be delicious soup. Don't call this gumbo though. I'll get picky about what you're calling it. So if you put some flavors together that are good, it doesn't have to. We don't have to call it pizza. This thing is delicious. Let's figure out what to call it.
Monty, real quick, Monty, and this is the question I can only ask you. Name 2 or 3 ingredients that a person could put in their gumbo that would not make you eat their gumbo. That you would look at it and be like, "What's that? I'm not eating this."
Kale.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't eat a kale gumbo at all.
Well, that's too easy. I wouldn't eat anything with human flesh. But
don't go to a Catholic church.
Beans. I've seen people try to put beans in gumbo. That doesn't go in gumbo. No,
that's like
soup. You put that in soup.
My 2 biggest issues is people that put hot dogs in gumbo. Like I feel some type of way about it. And corn. Like if I see corn in your gumbo, I'm not eating that shit.
No, but you can eat it as soup. Don't listen to them. They don't know what words mean. That's all that
means. This kind of feels like the early 90s Godzilla. If they called it anything else, it would have been a decent movie. Since they called it Godzilla,
call it Dragon Attack.
Yeah, call it Chernobyl Monster. How about that? You know what I'm saying? There you go. Just whatever you do, just don't call it. Don't call it God. You know, incidentally, and I always talk about this on our show because, like every month, Monty and I are endeavoring to build the greatest the definitive comic book movie list of all time. And last episode, we ranked all of the Hellboy movies and all the Avenger movies, so the Avengers movies, to add them to our list. And one of the things that we get into all the time when we have guests on the show is being able to tell the difference between something that's good and something you like, because just because you like it, it doesn't mean that it's good. I love that 1998 Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie, but that movie is fucking terrible. That is an awful movie that I just love watching, but it is terrible.
Would it make it better if they didn't call it Godzilla? would it give it better points?
Yeah, it would have made it slightly better. It still would have been like you still had other issues with it, like like fucking the.
Well, yeah, that was the early '90s when they're like, we can CGI things kind of now. Yay!
No, that's just Roland Emmerich is just a like he loves like Michael Bay is like, when he makes a movie, Michael Bay is like, I want to blow up the World Trade Center. I want to blow up the Chrysler Building. I want to blow up
something. I
want to blow up the Great Wall of China. And Roland Emmerich is like, what if I blew up the White House by crashing it into the Great Wall of China? He's like, he's gonna take a bad idea and he's gonna take another bad idea and jam them together and just blow that shit up. And he's just like Roland Emmerich is that kid that's playing with like all his toys at the same. Like he's got his Star Wars toys over here, he's got his Thundercat toys over here, and he's just constantly like. And then he's just like, now he does that, but they give him $200 million every time he does it.
See, that's why I shouldn't make movies, because that's how I used to play with my toys as a kid.
Like that?
My toys had an ongoing saga. Like I broke my Metroplex in half, and that was always part of the story. We always had to make sure he was whole so that he could keep fighting, because the damage was too extensive, because I broke the fucking plastic. Like once the plastic breaks, we keep playing with Metroplex, but he's got battle damage now. So
the only one crossovers as a kid, way before they ever did them on the big screen.
Hell yeah! My issue that always bothered me was that the toys weren't the same sizes. So it'd be like the mask toys was like real small, then G.I. Joe's was taller, but then He-Man was like way too big. You know what I'm saying? And like my brother had a bunch of Braveheart. Was it Braveheart? Brave. What was the Indian superhero?
The guy
Brave Star.
Brave Star. Yes. That could summon the animals of the will. He could summon the power of animals from around where he lived. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, I got the sneakiness of a fox and the strength of a bear, and I can rummage through your trash like an armadillo. Like it's just, that's kind of a weird power to have. But I mean,
what was the last one?
Rummage through your trash like an armadillo. It's a weird thing. Yeah, I know.
Did you know sensitive information?
Did you know that all armadillos can roll up in a ball?
They can't?
Yes.
No. There's only like 2 of them that actually can.
Really?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, now I'm depressed.
Man, I ran over an armadillo like 2 weeks ago, and it lifted my car in the air when I hit him. Like I thought somebody had dropped a cinder block in the ground, and I was like, and I hit him, and it was like it lifted the whole car. It was like boom. I was like shit. And I looked out, it was so much blood. I was like, how big was he? You know what I'm saying? But I kept driving. And it does it. So imagine me driving like the ride share. I'm ride share driving, and imagine I'm picking somebody up at 3:00 in the morning as a 6'3", 245-pound black man wearing a mask with a car that's covered in blood in the front. Talk about like, hey, you Wanda, right? You called a lift? Just like no.
That's just armadillo blood. Don't worry about it.
Right. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no. I say I'm pretty sure it's not human blood.
Yeah. Or you say no, that's not human blood this time.
Yeah.
My last ride share was the worst. Come on in.
All right, we got some news today, and we got to pick at Billy a little bit for his candidate choice. So, you knew this was coming,
yes,
Billy.
All right.
What did he do?
You don't know?
I have no clue what he did.
Let's
Even
get the
better.
fuck into it.
Has gotten plenty of criticism about the experience and expertise of its cabinet officials when it comes to the departments that they are in charge of leading. Case in point, earlier today, the Housing Secretary of the United States, Ben Carson, testified before the House.
Your boy, Ben Carson.
The same man who, let's preface this, and I always do, said that the Big Bang couldn't have happened because it would have destroyed the planet Earth. Continue.
Wait, hang on. Is Ben Carson really Billy's boy, or is this just some old...
Okay, wait. So, during the 2016 or early 2015...
And wait, let me be clear. We're talking about Oreo Ben Carson, and I don't mean it in the derogatory way.
I mean Ben Carson. He is a surgeon, so he can't be completely retarded. Spoiler alert, he is. So in the early 2015s, when they're all running for election, I was adamant against Trump, and I thought he was a fucking idiot, which, true. And I was still religious at the time, so I found either Ted Bundy or Ben Carson, and Ted Cruz, Ted Bundy, same thing. So I picked Ben Carson without hearing anything that came out of his face hole. And now I'm sad about that. So
okay, all right. Let's go. I get where we are.
And you know what? I want to slightly defend you here, because I have a friend of mine who did the same thing. He was a big fan of Ben Carson running for president until he heard Ben Carson talking, and then he was like,
I never heard him speak.
So let's qualify this though before we even get into it. Because Ben Carson has now, since that primary that Billy voted for him in, he has now become in charge of housing and urban development, I believe.
Yeah.
Is his title?
So, yeah, that's his title. Trump has one black friend, and then he named him.
Yeah. He heard urban. He was like, that's got to be Ben Carson. Got to be. Makes sense, right?
No, he said urban had pictures.
I developed urban things because I like Oreos and urban things.
Did he say that?
What was that talking about? No, somebody asked him about. Yeah, there was a. I don't know if this is the story we're getting into. Oh, this is the Oreo story?
Yeah.
There we go.
Playing this story. I want to hear it.
Yeah, let's
Come
go.
out of his
Financial Services
Committee. This is the worst.
During that testimony, he was asked a question that involved a basic real estate term, REO. The term stands for real estate owned. It refers to a kind of property owned by a lender after a foreclosure. But the secretary seemed stumped and confused it for a delicious chocolate sandwich cookie that children sometimes dip into a glass of milk.
I'd also like you to get back to me, if you don't mind, to explain the disparity in REO rates. Do you know what an REO is?
An Oreo?
R? No, not Oreo. R.
You stupid motherfucker.
Oh my fucking god.
He looks like that kid that was asleep in the back of class and he got caught on the answer.
Oreo.
El Dorado is
it's the place with the talking horse. and two brothers who are trying to fuck the Spanish lady.
It makes it even funnier when you remember that Trump called him Sleepy Ben Carson. He really did. Wow, he was right about something.
He looks like. Oh, what did you say? There was a Charizard right there. Oreo?
I have 2 Charizard cards.
I still like the picture in the background of the fucking the camera guys. Like, really? What you say, you dumb motherfucker?
What am I listening to?
What?
What is happening right now?
We're getting some fruits. Yeah.
It's a dance break.
I don't know. I legit have no idea what's going on.
Our
right
producer is amazing.
All right, everyone. Let's start.
Hold on, let me see if I can get...
Oh, watch. We're gonna get a copyright strike for this and not for Escape the Fate.
I know. I'm about to Shazam it. I want to see what song this is.
I need a horse.
But can you beat Shazam?
Dude, there's enemies
all along.
What the fuck is this? I muted it. Y'all can still hear it, but the... I don't know. Is this something that you can do?
In your hand. Frank, what do you got on your computer?
Fuck. Okay. So Edgemaster donated $6.66. Abortion. Yay, motherfuckers. She shared Frank Zappa Montana for about 60 seconds. That confused the fuck. I didn't know we had that.
Did you turn media share on? Is that what that was?
I guess so.
All right.
do that. Wait, I'm gonna go down here.
Yeah. We have media share turned on our channel. Nobody's used it yet. So is that what happens with it?
Apparently so. You can't stop.
And now you know. And knowing's half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
So Hannibal, if that happens randomly on the show, that's what it is. So
all right, it's good to know.
Or you know, that's confused the hell out of me. Like I was like,
I'm gonna share the up the fucking ass, let it go cover.
And I'll give you this: it might not happen on our show. Frank, go into your Streamlabs settings and make it put the media shares in a queue.
Gotcha.
That way you log in and you play through the queue.
I love you, Edge Mastery. Holy shit! That scared me.
Or you know.
So confused. I didn't know what was happening. It was a good song though.
Yeah.
There's Streamlabs as you put it
That's
on the
actually that's the song that was playing in Ben Carson's head while that lady was asking about Oreo.
You're listening. It's like, oh, what? Oreos?
Yeah.
Wait, are we now about to be watching Fox News try to defend it? Is that what's going on? Is that the next news story?
That would be amazing.
Oh no, I was just trying to see if that was part. I didn't know what the fuck.
No, that would have been awesome. It'd be like, mean lady at questions asked him about Oreos, and then he said Oreos, and everyone laughed.
And then, like, I don't know if you saw his. Are they going into his? What was it? Social media posts? I don't know where he put it.
Yeah.
What he did after? Are they going into that?
I think this video does show that.
All right.
Christ, I want to see all of this.
I don't want to say
These are some great decisions I have made, guys. Don't.
It was actually pretty funny because, like, I did the video start over?
Yeah, I can easily do it. I'm trying to fucking set this. I didn't know we had this shit. That's new one on me. So
Fuck Frank all.
We love your money. Don't.
So.
I just like what's said after that part.
Who's Mr. Meeks? That sounds like a creepy character.
You don't know Mr. Meeks?
No, I don't. I don't know anyone. I know that was Mr. Meeks.
The fuck are you talking about, dude?
There was a guy in Congress and his name was Mr. Meeks. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, okay. It was in the. Was it?
Don't try to get off the fact that the guy you voted for in the primary just.
Is full on retarded? Yes. Yes.
To be fair, before this I didn't know what an REO was, but my job doesn't require it.
No.
Yeah. That's a good point. Like, you know, it's
like I don't want to be that guy that laughs at him because I didn't know what the fuck this was. But
sure.
Yeah.
If I have Ben Carson's job, I need to know this shit.
Yeah, exactly. that's like being a YouTuber and someone goes, you know, how's streaming going? And then you go, I love string cheese.
Yeah. Exactly.
I would love a glass of wine. Thank you very much. Yeah. Like, no, that wasn't what we was talking about, Ben.
Yeah, he even pretends to know what it stands for here in a second. That's my personal favorite.
No, I'm testing you. What does it stand for? I'm not gonna spell it.
Yeah, it's that. No. You tell me. I want to make sure you know.
Okay, let's listen to the rest of this now that I'm not confuddled and shit.
Real estate.
What's the O stand for?
E organization.
Owned. Real estate owned.
You get
organization.
way down in the
He said
weeds
that at the
here.
beginning.
And
Because it's real American people are out of their houses, so they are literally in the weeds when they are foreclosed on.
understood. And I'm very happy to put you in contact with the people who deal with that.
He's like, look, motherfuckers, I just
You
woke
deal
up.
with that.
That's you.
I keep
put you in contact with people who deal with it. Hi, I'm Ben Carson. I deal with it.
Yeah, look, I want to whoa, what happened to his face in that shot? But I want to just say that he sounds like real life Mr. Hanky sometimes. Like, organization, I'll put you in contact with those people. I'm so high right now.
Oh, you're talking about Mr. Towley.
Yeah, that was Towley. Yeah. I'm so high right now.
Don't forget
the
Oreo.
Yeah, I'm so high. I'm gonna go back and play Pokemon Go.
How quick until that lady calls the manager? It's the hair and the pointy ass nose.
I stabbed a guy once with a knife and it broke on his belt buckle.
Yeah, that was a weird pitch, like during his run for president. He was like, "Yeah, I want you to know I've been through some things." You know what I'm saying? I had to stab a guy once. It was like, did you though? Like, did you really? Like,
wait, did this happen?
He wanted black people to know that he was relatable. You know what I'm saying? Look, all black neurosurgeons stab somebody in the belt at some point in their lives. It's just a rite of passage.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. If Ben Carson is that black dude where if videos surfaced of him saying the word nigger, we might have a problem with it.
He has less street cred than I do.
He seems like he would be the like Monty and I talk about this all the time. He's like the black guy that always puts the hard ER on it and it makes other black people uncomfortable. Like, bro, why are you saying it like that?
It's like he walks in, Hannibal, how you doing, my nigger?
It's like, whoa, Ben Carson, hold on, man. It's like, why are you putting the ER on it, bro? I gotta pull out that video of like that math teacher back in the day. It's nigga, not nigger. Nigga.
Alicia asked, "What if G-Man said it?"
Oh God, G-Man. I am not looking forward to having to do a whole fucking G.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with this, and G-Man will appreciate this. As crazy as this motherfucker is, G-Man is a real nigga. You can say it.
Oh my God, I just don't, man. Look, I don't know anything about G-Man, so it's like, let me rephrase it. I know a very little about G-Man. Everything I know is like, just stuff I hear people say in passing. Like we were on the Drunken Peasants one time. Ben and Billy played us like a couple of like clips of different videos and stuff, and I was just like one of the videos, he was justifying. So they said, "Oh, well, slavery is okay because the Bible says so." And I was like, "Bro, what?" I was like, that was the first G-Man video I saw. I'm like, so I'm not looking forward to Wednesday at all.
Yeah, G-Man has no filter and no off switch.
Yeah, that's all. He's just.
Not that it matters. Not that it matters at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's got a right to be whatever they are. But I mean, is G-Man gay?
He might be. He might be.
He protests too much, so he might be.
There will be some things in there, and he also, I'm not a fact.
Those with a fat white lady.
If you're seeing this, G-Man, I'm not making a claim, but you're welcome to come on the show and defend yourself Wednesday. I don't think he washes his dick.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Nope.
He just walking around with some crotch rot, bro.
Oh no, I might be wrong. G-Man, you have an email. Reply to the email I sent you.
G-Man,
you're welcome on the show.
Do you have a dirty dick? We need to know these things.
Yeah, my God. Squash the dirty dick Dan shit.
Yeah.
Have you watched your PP?
Oh my God! Oh yeah. Everything about this episode sounds awful to me. Like, luckily, Monty has been doing all the heavy lifting on this. So all I gotta do is show up.
G-search.
Wait, the what?
G-search.
I've been doing all the G.
I think that's something else entirely.
No, I reject that name. I refuse to call it that.
It is what it is.
Like, I think that's a different study, man.
Man.
I can't say, like, if you are gonna watch that show, you'll be very entertained, especially that song you made. Holy shit!
So I'll say,
Frank has seen the preview. He has seen the full video and song of G-Man's newest song, The Audacity.
Yeah, I did. Monty was like, "I need you to make a G-Man song." I said, "I don't know who this dude is," and he gave me a bunch of clips, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna do it." So I did it. Yeah, and look, I'll tell you this, without having heard any G-Man songs in my life, the Audacity produced by myself and my production team, Team MFN, is the best G-Man song ever created. I've never heard any of his other music. I've never heard any other fan videos online. I can get with total certainty this is the greatest G-Man song ever created. Like it's too good for him.
If I didn't have to explain to my coworkers why I got this random song about the Audacity, I'd have put it as a ringtone. I just don't feel like I have to explain who the fuck G-Man is and what I'm doing in my own free time.
And
a lot of unfolding.
The Audacity premieres this Wednesday coming up on Hannibal and Monty's shit show. And I will also post it as a separate video. I might premiere it early in the morning that day leading up to the episode so that y'all can share it and have your fun with it.
Yes.
So
yeah, we're thinking about creating a contest where we have people make their own G-Man videos using the song and then just tag us in it, and then we'll get a prize. See how many people we can get making G-Man videos off this shit.
There's already a bunch. There's a dude that did a rap called Barrels. His name is That Hot Nigga.
It's called Barrels?
Yeah, look it up. It's really awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
It's badass.
I've seen that.
Dude's got bars.
I can tell you right now, once Wednesday is over, we're gonna be playing that damn song about every fucking show.
Yeah, and look, use it on whatever. Just tag us in the shit. That's all we ask.
Hell yeah.
When are you making a Brett Keane song?
If people, I don't even want to say it because it'll happen. But
okay, let's all request a Brett Keane song.
That'll end up being Shithead's Choice torture episode. That's the only way.
Okay.
That one's gonna be harsh. I don't know which one's worse, G-Man, because G-Man's somewhat entertaining. Brett Keane's not entertaining whatsoever. He's
not
just
at all
monotone and stuff like that. But when G-Man gets in his full G mode, he's kind of entertaining, even if you think he's a total idiot. So
I find myself waking up from Brett Keane videos thinking about Oreos and shit. It's crazy.
Wait, you mean REOs?
Yeah. Is that what you mean, Brett? Brett, what the fuck are you doing talking about real estate, dude?
Well, the Illuminati and the atheist organizations don't let me buy houses because
there's no Illuminati. It's just all us atheists for Brett. We're the big assholes that run the world.
These atheists will send you pipe bombs in the mail. It's just a fucking glitter bomb. That's not a pipe bomb.
Vaughn tried to say that. He's like, yeah, and I opened it up and the glitter just went every day. I was like, but Vaughn, you got a glitter bomb. It's not a pipe bomb, dude. There's two. Pipe bomb, you're dead. Glitter bomb, you just got a mess to clean up. So
yeah.
And
I don't know,
to be fair, seeing your house, you're probably just gonna leave it there.
I'll be real with you. Like, I hate glitter to a degree where if I got hit with a glitter bomb, I'd want to fight.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's designed to make you want to fight someone. It's
because it's gonna get in my eye, and I'm just gonna want to kill somebody.
Look, and I'm telling everybody now, it's summertime. There's gonna be a lot of people hanging out at pools all over America. So if there's somebody that you don't like, get you a balloon. Fill that bitch with glitter, blow it up, hand it to the person, pop that bitch on they wet body as they getting out the motherfucking pool.
That's a 7 brand and glitter bomb now. That's like $7 all used.
Yeah. That's it. Listen, it's the most fun that you can have at Joann's Fabric, all right? Well, that and what I like to do is, like, you know how they'll have those random, like, novelty letters that are just all over the place, that just, like, in different fonts and shit that people can hang up around their house? I always like getting those letters and spelling out cuss words and just leaving them all around Joann's Fabric.
So that's you doing that?
That's me. Yes, that's me. That's me doing it.
Frank, you gotta get Brand's address.
Yeah, you can.
I have a glitter bomb I want to buy.
I don't think Billy has the testicular fortitude.
I will send you a goddamn glitter bomb, and it'll have my return address on it.
I know it will. I'll look up at the top, it'll say tatted piece of shit, and I'll just throw it in the fucking trash. Right in the fucking trash.
See, you're overplaying this, Brand. Now he knows not to put his name on the return address. He could make it from, I don't know. Yeah.
If I get a box in the mail that doesn't say Amazon, you think I really trust that shit?
I'm gonna put Amazon on it now.
Brand, stop it. All he has to do is save an Amazon box now.
Yeah.
Send that shit.
It is very easy to tell if the Amazon tape has been tampered with, Billy. So you need to worry about that too.
That's fine. I'll figure the fuck out. I'll use the heat gun to
All
get that
right.
shit off in a little bit of water and put that shit back on.
Can you buy Amazon packing tape off of Amazon? Now I'm a little concerned.
No, I don't know if you can, but I like there are like 8 Amazon packing plants here in Atlanta. So I'm sure I know somebody that can get that. Not that I'm trying to assist anybody in doing anything nefarious, but if you wanted to, you make that happen.
I still feel fine. Billy's way too lazy to do that. He didn't even show up to the show until like right at going live, so he doesn't have the drive to do that shit.
If I were threatening you, you should be worried because if I'm pranking somebody, I go all the way in. Like you're gonna fall for this prank if I'm gonna do it. But I have no plans on pranking you, Bram. We're cool. We're cool.
Speaking of going all the way in, that's why Billy didn't come to the 24-hour show.
You wouldn't even hit the walls.
Wait, Billy, you didn't come to the 24-hour show?
No, I was real. I had to go to my fucking brother's to do shit. He's getting divorced and shit, and I was
here though.
Sob story.
I wasn't in. No. He means going to South Carolina.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You said you were gonna go.
Or North Carolina or whatever Carolina they live in.
All right. Just making sure. Just making sure.
I was in it, but only for like an hour.
I was here longer than an hour.
I know. I was fucking busy. I had shit I had to do.
Oh,
excuse.
Dedication, like, it's not there. Dude. What the fuck?
My mouth,
All right, look. There's a new sheriff in town. I'm running the geek room now. Look, this is how this shit's gonna work from now on, guys.
See, Monty is instituting the Rooney Rule so he can charge to get the geek room.
Yes, Frank, I need you to call me tomorrow. I need all your information. We're gonna set this shit up. There's new rules, bitches. I'm in charge here.
Send them everything we have on Oreos. Stat. Withhold the Rain Florence file.
I know it's not. I know it's not related to nothing that we talking about. But Ben Carson looks like he's the type of dude that buys all those novelty gross Oreos that nobody else wants. Like when they have like the banana cream Oreos and shit like that.
Here's some candy corn Oreos. Enjoy.
The 4th of July Oreo and shit.
This is lobster tail flavored Oreos. I'm gonna try this. What do you think of this?
Yeah.
Eat that.
Yeah.
His wife looks like something from another planet, though.
I've never seen Ben Carson.
Oh, you've never seen her?
I
don't think I have.
She is creepy looking, dude. She looks like a missing link and an alien had a baby.
There you go.
You guys,
go Google her. Google her right now and then go.
What if they test the new Oreos on Ben Carson and this is the fucked up result that came of it?
Like he just left that testing meeting too, and just like now they're asking him about different Oreos. I didn't like the usual tampon flavor Oreos, but the banana cream are pretty good.
He just looks like he tried like a backseat window, like bus window Oreo. He looks like the type to be backseat window licking.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
I just Google worst Oreo flavors ever.
Did you Google his wife yet?
The definitive ranking of absolute worst Oreo flavors. Somebody did this.
Damn.
All right.
Damn.
Shout out to the internet. Oh, but see, this is like basic. It's like lemon. Oh, pumpkin spice. Yeah, that sound great.
Can't even.
Red velvet.
I see what you did there.
mint Oreo thins. That might be all right.
Yeah, that sounds decent.
Yeah, we can work.
Oh, shit. This one just says reduced fat. That's not even a flavor.
Holy fuck.
Damn.
Let's see. Cookie dough, birthday cake with chocolate cookie, berry burst ice cream, carrot cake. Ugh.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
All right. Yeah, caramel apple is the worst flavor Oreo apparently.
I just want to bring up that when I first heard about this Ben Carson story, it was on Twitter, and directly under that story was an ad from Oreos. I shit you not. I had to screenshot it. It was too perfect.
Yeah, look. Listen. They're working their marketing right now. So
if they don't cash in and make a Carson flavored Oreo, that's a good question. What would a Carson flavored Oreo taste like?
Ooh,
he's already an Oreo, dude. He's black on the outside, white on the inside.
What would it be?
Mission complete.
That would be, yeah. It would just be. I think it would just be an Oreo. It would just be classic.
Oh, and Dan says mayonnaise ice cream. That's not a thing. No,
that is actually a thing. There's like a mayonnaise ice cream. I think there's like ketchup ice cream and shit.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of this country.
Fucking savage.
If Breakfast Club wasn't using it, I would use it on our episode when we talk about mayonnaise devils. But I think it sounds like Booker T screaming, "Too much goddamn mayonnaise."
Too much goddamn mayonnaise. That's right.
But they're already using that.
Their mayonnaise.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Speaking of ice cream and milkshakes and shit, let's see people getting shaked.
Sweeping the British political landscape.
Oh, I'm curious about
She's
this.
between the ages of 30 and 75.
Just take a pic. Yeah.
Being assaulted by flying frothy dessert drinks. Milkshakes, get this, are being used as political
Didn't Sargon
weapons.
get one?
Yeah,
Sargon
got one.
This one out for us. Good evening, Trace.
Good evening, Shannon. On the heels of 2 Australian politicians being attacked by eggs, including Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who was pelted last week, in Britain, the new weapon of choice appears to be a milkshake. Several far-right British politicians...
It does bring all the boys to the yard.
Damn sure.
Damn right.
been hit with milkshakes during campaign stop.
That's pretty good.
See, that's why we work well together. I spend my time trying to make Hannibal laugh, not the audience. That's, just so you know.
I miss the days, and we covered this not too long ago when they that one dude threw the dildo at the guy in New Zealand, I think it was.
Oh, that was awesome. That was my first time producing, and I got to pause on it. I was like,
I think it's Billy's claim to fame on the show is when he paused the dildo just right, where you can see the impact next to the guy's mouth. You can see his cheek rippling back.
my favorite
Fine moment.
Defining.
Why can't we have more of that? Like the milkshake thing, whatever, you know. I want to see more people pelted with penises. That's what I want to see. And the only reason I use that alliteration is because of the flying frothy treat she used earlier. Yeah. I wanted to outstage her.
Well, look, Fran, I'm going to give you, I want to see people pelted with penises. That's a fucking bar, dude. Own it. Like,
fuck yeah. Depending on what time of night.
Yeah. Own that.
2 o'clock
yeah.
around here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You definitely don't want to wake up to getting pelted by penises. No. Although some of my favorite Pornhub videos start exactly like that. So
I was asleep.
Gonna take a nap. Sure hope I don't get pelted by penises.
Close by an event pro-Brexit politician Nigel Farage was holding. But the UK Burger King took the news as a chance to capitalize, tweeting, quote, "Dear people of Scotland, we're selling milkshakes all weekend."
Can we give Burger King a little bit of a credit on this shit of using this just for people to buy more milkshakes? We gotta give it to them.
I think all of us, like shows like us, you guys, DP, we should make a group effort to get the people that run the Twitter pages for Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, all these savages fuck Twitter pages. See if we can all get one of their Twitter people on our shows.
Yes.
This shit could be great.
Oh yeah.
We need to do a group effort to see if we can make that happen.
Yeah,
we don't have to at different times, and we can just stack them. Like the shit show has Wendy's, and you guys will have, you know, I don't know who else. Like I'm picking Wendy's because Wendy's is my favorite.
Have you seen? Did you see the commercials when the actual Wendy's was on it? Wendy from Wendy's was on it.
No.
Dude, she was on it for like a week, and she's like really big, and they're like, "Oh." And then that pretty redhead came out of nowhere. I'm like, that's not her. That's like Popeyes with the black lady who says she's a CEO. She's not.
Yeah.
She turned into Big Deborah for a minute there.
Yeah, they get savage. What was the one somebody tweeted about? Was it Carl's Jr. or something? And everybody just tweeted back like, Carl's Jr., go to the principal's office. I might have gotten the place wrong. But
it was Kim Kardashian tweeting about Carl's Jr. and then like Wendy's was like, "Why the fuck are you going to Carl's Jr.?"
No. What happened was it was a random customer that tweeted something. I don't want to put you on blast publicly, but you need to get in touch with me because I have a problem. And every other fast food chain jumped in and retweeted that and says, "This place needs to go to the principal's office. You fucked up now," and shit like that. They were just.
Yeah. I saw that. Also, shout out to Kim Kardashian reaching out to Carl's Jr. It's like, hey, I need to talk to a rep of you guys real fast. And then they hit her back, and it was like, oh yeah, we tried to DM you, but you're not following us, so we can't. You have to hit us up a different way. I was like, so they responded. Like, can we just acknowledge that shit? You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine having a negative customer experience anywhere and then responding to them on Twitter, and they tell you that they respond to you in your DM saying that somebody from the corporate office will respond to you immediat's That's insane.
Are they responding with help on naming babies? That isn't stupid.
I don't know. What's what's the new baby's name? East, West,
Psalms,
Southwest,
Psalms.
Psalms, West. Psalm,
yeah.
West.
Yeah. No, Psalm, as in the Bible.
PSALMS.
Yeah.
Psalms West.
Kanye.
You remember when he was cool?
I do. And I'm pissed off because I would really like for him to get the streaming money, the 2 cents that comes from me listening to his song.
Well, does anyone?
But it's do better, Kanye. Do better.
Does anyone remember when white people had the patent on the horrible baby names?
Dude, what, you mean like Francis Bean?
Yeah.
No, nothing will beat a guy with the first name Daniel naming his son Danielson.
Yeah, holy shit.
That's pretty awesome. I don't know. My sister is a school teacher in Houston, elementary school teacher, and she said that she's got a kid in her class. One of her classes a couple years ago, she had a kid named Venus and Serena Williams Johnson. But Venus and Serena was the first name, Williams was the middle name, and Johnson was the last name.
God damn, that's a long ass name.
Her first name is like
Venus and Serena is the first name.
Oh, poor girl.
Yes.
Is that the one that I said sounded like an evolved Venusaur when you guys sent me that script?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. That was the one.
Yeah.
And I think you said it on the show. I might have to get that clip.
It's like, how in the fuck do I read this? All right.
It was like the woman who was suing American Airlines because the airlines was making fun of her daughter's name because her daughter's name was spelled ABCDE, but she said it's pronounced Ab City.
Yeah.
And she's
no
like,
shit, they're making fun of your daughter.
It was like,
shit.
And she was like, I can't believe y'all are making fun of a little girl. That's a little girl's name. It's a stupid ass name.
No, we're making fun of you. We're not making fun of her. She didn't get to choose your name. You chose it.
Yeah.
That's like me naming my kid Cunt Waffle. I'm like, why are people keep on making fun of her name?
Yeah. Stop making fun of Cunt Waffle. Cunt Waffle's a good little boy.
It's a French name, assholes.
That's
a family fucking name. He is Cunt Waffle the Third. Cunt Waffle. His great grandfather was Cunt Waffle. Stop it.
Did you guys ever see the interview with DeBrickashaw Ferguson's mom? No. They asked her like, what's up with the name? She goes, Ferguson's a family name. And they're like, no. We're talking about DeBrickashaw.
Fuck. God damn it.
I'm sorry we keep derailing the show, Frank.
That's a typical show.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Let's go ahead and talk about this.
Your Black Panther party.
Let's go ahead and talk about Alabama for one more week, and they're getting butthurt by a little fucking Arthur.
Fallout surrounding a popular children's show,
Arthur. Fucking Alabama.
Alabama Public Television.
It's just like Alabama's just like, you know what? How can we just piss off so many people at once? You know, just two times in a week.
Yeah, I saw this morning.
These motherfuckers act like the episode contained a rat and an aardvark butt fucking or some shit. Like, that's really how these people are acting.
Yeah, we were discussing this on our show, and like in the chat, there was some stuff going on. There is no sex happening in this.
None.
It's just a wedding.
Yeah, the people that are protesting this are all people that think that you become gay by viewing gay.
That's because
I saw two people be gay, so that means that I might catch gay now.
Yeah,
that's not.
They're really fighting hard that urge, and they don't want anything to tip the scales. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because 90% of these people who are so anti-gay, they want to suck a dick so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Why are you so upset? Like, no sex is happening. If you see a heterosexual wedding, are we promoting heterosexual sex?
Yeah.
No, I still want to kill myself during it though.
Yeah. Like,
at least a gay wedding might be entertaining.
If anything, heterosexual sex produces something, so babies should be triggering. If you're worried about the sex, babies get somebody fucked.
Is it like the George Carlin line about, hey, the gays are the ones that are least likely to be having abortions, guys? Come on.
Right.
Suck a dick for Jesus.
Why I fucking love Carlin.
You just made like 10 Christians' heads explode just now.
And Thrift Store Dan just said it's a slippery slope, man. If we let rats marry each other, then what's next?
That's right. That's
why
always...
you're a shithead, my friend. Thrift Store Dan, I love you.
That's right. They always hit you with that. It'd be like, yeah, it's like if you let them get married now, then what's next? I can marry this chair. I can marry these books.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Do you want to marry your chair or your books?
Right. I mean, I guess it depends on the chair. It's like, how nice is the chair?
At least you can walk it down the aisle easily.
And the better question is, and the only question that really matters is, does that chair do anal?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a lazy boy. Is it
gay
if it's a lazy boy?
Can you bend it over?
And is it geriatric if you get one of those chairs that have to help old people up? Does that mean you're fucking an old?
Oh, those are dope, dude.
Oh yeah, you wait for it to die and then collect the insurance money and marry a newer, younger chair. I like
that. As soon as this orthopedic chair hits the bricks,
right,
it's all fine.
Oh, so many jokes you can make on. All right, let's continue this fucking story.
Let's hear this. To air a recent episode featuring a same-sex marriage. Paula Ferris has more on that story for us. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning, Robin. The episode aired nationally last week in Alabama, where it was preempted with a rerun.
It's interspecies marriage.
Public television is defending its decision.
Hey!
This morning, cartoon controversy after Alabama Public Television refused to air the premiere episode of the hit children's series Arthur, which depicted a same-sex wedding of one of its most popular characters. Who's getting married?
Me.
How dare he?
Mr. Ratburn, Arthur's teacher, was seen walking down the aisle with his aardvark partner. Mr. Ratburn is...
I don't like the way that guy winked at me.
He's trying to turn me gay.
Yeah, that aardvark's got some weird motives.
I don't like this craving for penis that started coming up when he winked at me. Oh
God,
yeah, I'm upset now.
This anthropomorphic aardvark's got my butthole so wet right now, you guys.
And now, if Alabama was smart, I know there's jokes there, but if Alabama was smart, what they would have did was say the reason they weren't airing the episode was because of the interspecies sex, and they were just like, nah, we don't want to promote that to kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like they would have been disingenuous, but it would at least been an argument that they would have a better chance of defending.
Yeah,
but that would imply that Alabama's smart.
Yep. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Look here. If you look in nature, you ain't never once seen a rat fucking an aardvark.
Well, not with that attitude. You just gotta look hard.
You put a rat and an aardvark in a fucking container together, some wine, and see what happens.
That's right.
Full of sugar helps the medicine go down. You go
put on some Dido. You know what I'm saying? Let him. That's a King of the Hill reference. I don't know if anybody saw that episode. It was pretty awesome. Good stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Crystal Dan, if you make any out of context clips from this, please tag us in it, because I would thoroughly fucking enjoy that shit.
All of us. Yes. Yeah. Feel free to take any of us out of context. We love that shit.
Mm.
So, speaking of which, does anyone really have a problem with the aardvark and the rat booty blasting each other?
No.
I've never once seen this show. I was an adult before when this show debuted, so I don't have an opinion on this.
How old are you?
Old enough.
I'm turned 30 this year. I was young enough for this.
Our lovely producer Zoe watched some Arthur, so I remember this show. I know the theme song, so.
No, I've never seen. The only thing I watched on PBS was Sesame Street and Ken Burns Jazz. So that was it. I never saw nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we watched fucking Caillou, which I put a
Fuck Caillou.
I killed that shit instantly. And
Fuck that cancer kid.
If you ask Zoe today, what show does her dad not allow her to watch, or did her dad not allow her to watch? Caillou was the one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that cancer kid. He was a talk-backing little cunt. I hated
Wait,
it.
That kid.
Wait, it was a kid that had cancer. They made a cartoon about it.
No, he didn't have cancer.
Okay.
He was just bald as
He
shit.
was he was a whiny little shit that taught my daughter how to whine, and I was like, you know what? You're not watching this shit anymore because the whining, I don't do that. No.
Ooh, okay.
If you got a problem,
pick up
you
your
come
clothes.
talk to me.
Yeah, they're like, pick up your clothes. He's like, I don't want. Like, you just fuck Caillou. I hate Caillou.
Yeah, like I shut that shit down quick. I'm like, you know what? She'd say, I want to watch Caillou. No, we don't watch that because you keep whining because you watch Caillou. Stop the fucking whining, and then we can. When you start talking to me, maybe you can watch it again. And
Monty's parenting hand is like Thanos with the gauntlet. He is just...
Oh yeah. Oh, I would snap shit out of existence. Like
yeah.
Gone.
You snapped Caillou out of existence in your household.
Yep.
That was a really good idea.
Yeah. And I only did it because I saw the effect on it.
Sure.
And people complain about the wrong shit. Like, this is the shit when you see it happen. Like, if your kid sees something and goes out and stabs a motherfucker,
because of Caillou.
They shouldn't have been watching that. It wasn't Caillou.
I agree.
Caillou didn't teach her to stab people. Taught her how to whine. But a whiny child becomes a whiny adult. So
yeah. And a lot of parents who are quick to blame media on why their kid did something are the laziest parents ever.
Yeah. Like, I saw it. I saw the early signs. No, you don't watch that. Get it the fuck out of here. Do better. There are plenty of other things you like to watch. I'm like, here, watch Elmo and Grouchland. I actually enjoy this one. Let's sit and watch this. Elmo and Grouchland, the fucking shit, by the way.
Yeah,
watch it.
I've seen it.
Also, let's not forget that it's not just nurture. There's also nature.
Oh yeah.
like the line from one of my favorite movies goes, movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you as a parent, if you're raising a psycho, it's up to you to recognize, oh, my kid's a psycho.
Yeah. Maybe I should get some help.
Yeah. Like Dexter's dad did. Dexter's dad guided his psycho down the right path.
Yeah, Dexter's dad was helping him, just like, oh yeah, I know you crazy, I know you a fucking psychopath. So let's set up for you to kill some people. You know what I'm saying?
Channel that energy. Good.
Yeah, put it in the right direction. Look, I know this is wrong, but you're gonna kill people no matter what.
Yeah,
kill these people.
Yeah, it's like your parents being like, look, I know you drinking, but I'd rather you drink at home than go drink out there so you can do this and that. He just did that, but with murder. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good parenting right there. Okay. Yeah. That's great. That guy could one day be the governor of Alabama. So.
There you go.
Hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how many people are pro-life and also support the death penalty? And how does that
A lot.
Dude,
how do you
a lot.
I
juggle that?
I made that little fucking tweet about when the abortion thing happened. I keep getting people to come out. I was like, "Are you for the death penalty?" Yeah, fuck them. They're scum. They deserve to die. And I was like, "Then you're like, how can you be pro-life and be for the death penalty?" You know. But they're like, "Well, they've done stuff, yeah, but it's still human."
It starts way before that, because these are the same people who are pro-life until the head's out of the vag, and then it's like, ooh, no social safety net for you, motherfucker.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about you now. We cared about you when you were parasiting on that woman, and I'm gonna stop because I'm about to get. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna go further. This is a thing that gets me hot.
That's not my. We got 10 seconds. Look, I was ready to get it because I have a video that's going to have like Michael Jackson songs in it, so I was ready to get copyrighted anyway.
What song is this?
What is this?
So it
sounds like something out of Forrest Gump.
No, this is what is the band?
Come on, you got it. Airplane.
Yep.
Jefferson.
One pyramid.
Is it Starship or Airplane? Which Jefferson are we talking?
I think it's
George.
Jefferson. Okay, Red Venture.
Yeah.
Red Venture said it's Jefferson Airplane. What song from Jefferson Airplane?
White Rabbit. There you go. Thank you, Red Venture. I knew the song.
Little SJW Red.
All right, we are going to go into making Billy fucking crazy today, and then we head into the crazy people.
What?
You got to keep it on for this one. You got to keep it.
No, you should. Your proper
Are
response.
you going
was,
to torch me with the gay porn essentially?
That's right.
Yeah. We're gonna see how much of your conservative side comes out. You have to watch the Arthur later.
I'll murder them!
You ready, Billy?
Oh, that's gonna take another context.
Is it?
Probably.
Is it, Billy?
Watches this on purpose.
You ready, Billy? Are you ready to hear the
Yeah, I'm
master
ready to hear
lyricals?
this bullshit. It's probably gonna be some redneck singing awful.
That's right.
Oh my god, they got a new set.
Song filled with shit for the strong-willed when the world gives
Looks
you
like
the
he's actually
raw
on the
deal,
ground.
Set you off till you scream. Piss off, screw you. When it talks to you like you don't belong, tells you you're in the wrong field. And
Guess the song.
something's in your
What song?
mitochondria, cause it latched onto you like knock, knock, let the devil in. Malvin is a ever been. Hit it spinning with medicine, screaming, let us in. Lick, lick, lick like salad bowl. Ground pole,
Is he rapping right now?
Yeah.
Technically.
Next.
That's not the game. That's not the game.
Next topic, asshole. I said next.
Yeah, just you said Ness. That's not. the name of the
Fuck
show. It's
you, pedantic motherfucker.
The name of the segment is Next Topic.
Yeah. Can you guess?
Nah, he was enjoying it like he did the squirt pillow.
I was waiting for him to get to that hook, like Venom.
That's what song it is?
Yeah.
Bars.
Oh my god, I had no.
Wait, really? Play it again? Hold on, wait.
No. We already said next topic.
Play it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Volkswagen tail spin, bucket match my pale skin.
See, Volkswagen tail
Fish scribble down, rap Olympics 97 freaknik. How can I be down? Me in bizarre Florida. Bruce room slept on the floor of the motel. Then Dr. Dre said,
That
hell
load.
yeah.
Catch the beat, dude. Come on, you got it. Gotcha. He's just trying to catch the beat. He's just trying to catch it. Wait.
He's been chasing that beat the whole song.
The fucking world better prepare to get laid because they're gonna taste my venom.
I didn't see this until now.
He's just trying to catch the beat. Like, just wait. He's catching up to it. He's trying to catch it.
Low and steady wins the race.
Oh, dude, that was. I didn't even know that was Eminem. That's great.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't know that. The fact that Monty caught that shit is amazing to me. I'm listening to it. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was waiting to hear how he did the Venom part. Venom. But he decided to go Venom. You know, it's.
I like to say he's improving though. Like at least his feet are on the ground in the CGI, and all the other ones he's like floating like 3 inches.
Yeah.
Let me read the message that Edge Mastery put. Gay cartoons are the reason why Daddy dresses up like a woman at night.
See, Daddy should be allowed to dress up like a woman whenever the fuck he wants to.
Yeah. That's why Dad has his door locked during the time Arthur's on.
Oh, Dad has to do it again? Oh, shit. Don't tell him he's going to play again. Please don't. Ah, fuck!
And Hannah Bill told him to put that shit. Her mom told him to put that shit on.
They
Fucking
could
Q.
at least leave the Vaughn deep root the Go-Gurt on. Like I've been ripping.
Gotta give it a minute.
This is, I mean, like, this is an awesome song, though, so, you know.
Yeah. Night. Is that better for yours, Billy?
Have dance breaks now.
It's a little bit better, but
my bad. I didn't mean to play that fucking again. Shit.
See, so that's how media share works. I was wondering. Thank you for telling me.
There's no way to stop it.
Yeah.
So
unless you go into your Streamlabs settings.
Yeah.
Which Monty told you to do.
Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up.
Look,
we can help each other. We both. I need your help. You need mine now. Like let's
look
swap
here.
advice.
Billy, just because you paused the dildo at a good time doesn't mean you're the best producer that we ever had. Let's also not forget you didn't download the video.
No one told me to. This was my first time ever doing this shit.
We're watching ads while the show's going on.
Dude, it was way better than having Craig Clan stream the N-word 1,000 times.
True. Oh shit! All right, let's go ahead and hit into crazy people. We got 2 right off the fucking bat.
Once again, getting depressed by that
gentlemen, the little red sign says "We are live, we are live, we are live," and it is so.
And it is so.
It is.
Well, I have done everything that I know to do to try and get the impersonator
these lights out of my head.
YouTube is apparently ignoring everyone that flags that channel, but I'm going to put the link down there in the chat for y'all to flag.
Who is he flagging?
All right, so there is another Von Helton News Network.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, he frequents that channel all the time. He's funny as fuck. He's trying to get that channel. He was trying to get that channel taken down. I think he got it taken down once, but it came right back up again, and was almost beating the actual Von News at his actual channel in subs. But he's doing this race car shit.
Wow.
But yeah, so he's getting people to like just go and mass flag the fucking fucking channel.
So he's saying that his original content has value to be infringed upon. Is that what he's going for?
Yes.
Huh. I'll be
He's
damned.
also apparently going to sue me for defamation, so I'm ready for that.
Well, you deserve that, Billy.
I do, actually. I totally do. Sue me.
You have libeled that man. You have slandered that man.
I called him fucking crazy. All of that is true.
But first we have to prove that he's not crazy, so it could be actual slander. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like he might. What if he is as crazy as you think he is? You know what I'm saying? Then
I've seen his videos.
Yeah.
You talked to him right here on the show.
Face to fucking face.
That was a great show, by the way. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
We're laser beaming our freaking California, even though satellites don't exist and the Earth is flat. That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Wait, satellites exist?
Satellites don't exist and the Earth is
All right.
flat. And we're shooting lasers through copper wires now.
Oh yeah, I already knew all that. That's fact.
Common
Proven fact. Yeah. Yeah, I believe every bit of that. If you don't, what's wrong with it?
So Von's upset that this guy's just like completely taking his videos and re-uploading them and getting a better reaction than he does on his channel.
That is hilarious.
And look, I would understand his frustration if someone made a Hannibal and Monty shit show page and it had like twice the subscribers we had, and we're sitting there watching it going, and they're just playing our shit. You're like, what the fuck? Why?
Okay, crazy billionaire money.
But are they monetizing the channel, or are they just getting exposing us to a wider audience? See, there's different ways that he can play this. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
isn't he like a sorcerer or a magician or some shit?
Yes.
Like, I mean, can he use his like his
also
like,
the Punisher, dude.
Formerly, you know.
Wait, he's a wizard and he's the Punisher.
Yes.
He is the basis for the character, the Punisher.
Yes. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
That's what he says.
He said it multiple times.
Yep. Yeah, he's not
I'm
lying.
just saying that. I'm not saying that he is crazy. I'm just saying that sounds.
He legitimately is crazy, dude.
So what you're telling me is Von Helton has killed before and is ready to kill again? Is that what you're telling me?
Apparently, but
he's like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. He's killed before. He's ready to kill again.
apparently, there's a video out there with him and Brett Keane talking about how awesome it is to not have teeth anymore.
Yeah, there is.
I need to see that fucking video.
It's Vaughn has a theory that women fetishize teeth. So it's fun to not have teeth. It's just a fetish. You know, you really don't need them for anything. That's his working theory.
Oh my God, was that your wife going bullshit?
Oh no, she's playing PlayStation. I think she's playing Dead by Daylight. So something must have scared her.
That was perfect timing.
It was probably an oh shit.
Oh, that felt like perfect timing. Like teeth are fetishized. Bullshit.
That was the trigger moment.
I love you, Vaughn. Come back on anytime.
Yeah, he's never gonna come back.
No, he's not.
Not until he needs more attention. Yeah. Let me.
Because this person is making money off of me. Well, Vaughn, how do you know they make money off of you? Because you can't. A non-monetized channel can only put videos that are 15 minutes or less.
That's not true.
No, we used to do 2 to 3 hour shows, and we wasn't even fucking monetized yet.
Yeah.
How do you know they're making money? Wrong information. Okay.
Outdated information as well.
Yes.
Was that ever a rule?
They used to be really picky about the, I think like long ago it was a longer than 10-minute time limit, and they were picky about who they'd give certain perks to, but not really anymore. I think once you confirm like all your account information, you pretty much can do over 15 minutes now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I didn't know that.
They're making money off of him.
Fucking Von Helton, man. It's just how do you guys find Van Heltons and Brett Keens and Onisions and Chris Chans and G-Mans and all this shit? Like these are not people that pop up on my normal radar. And it's like, but
my subscription feed is fucked.
Yeah. And Reddit r cringe has a lot of these people. That's where I find a lot of things.
Yeah, I just scroll through my regular feed and then they pop up. I find new people and there's one because YouTube has all these random little clicks, and as you dig into other ones, they've always got their crazy that they like to talk about. So I just go into these different areas and I look for the crazies in there. And then when you find that crazy, find who they're friends with, and they're crazies that lead you to other communities.
Alicia said in chat she's the one who found Corpse Midget. Thank you for that.
Oh, yes. You're a hero. Not all heroes wear capes.
It's still funny though, because like, Vaughn's not even supposed to have a YouTube channel, isn't he? Hasn't he been banned off the site already?
No, he was about to be, but he deleted his channel before that.
Oh, okay. He saw it coming and bailed beforehand. Okay, gotcha.
So he doesn't actually have a YouTube channel anymore, right?
Oh no, he does. He talks about Hot Wheel cars now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's how he's gonna make his fortune after his mom passes away. Apparently.
That is so sad. That whole.
I can buy them for $3 and sell them for $6.
All right. Man, just you ever have somebody that comes up to you with like a really bad business model, and you be like, "Man, this is not gonna work."
So, I just want to ask, since we're on the topic of Von Helton, Geek Room. This is a question to the Geek Room. Do you guys count as trolls, haters, or naysayers?
Oh man, that's a good question. I think I fall into a little bit of all three.
All right.
I'm a troll.
All right. I was just wondering, since we're talking about Von Helton.
That's interesting. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, can you be one and not the other without having any crossover? Like, can you be a naysayer without being a hater? Can you be a hater without being? So I feel like if you're a hater, you're also a troll, right?
Maybe so.
Or is it like? See, I feel like being a hater is a state of mind. A troll requires action, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're a hater, don't you have to hate something good?
Yeah, doesn't there have to be success implicitly there for you to hate on that success?
Yeah, there needs to be. But he's always mad at the haters, though.
Oh, I'm not a hater of Von Helton. He's a fucking idiot.
Well, maybe
I'm talking about Von Helton.
Yeah,
maybe you're
no one's a hater
on
of
that.
him.
You're probably hating on his massive Hot Wheels collection that he's going to make bukus of money for.
Massive Hot Wheels collection. The fact he still lives with his mom and he's about 90. And like his idea to win the lottery, to use his millions of dollars to sue atheists to make thousands of dollars, and no one told him that math doesn't fucking add up. You fucking idiot.
Well, this is the third avenue here that he's got to monetize his videos, so he's got to get this guy to stop. You know?
Yeah.
So. He's going to have 3 different revenue sources here pretty soon, and all the trolls, haters, and naysayers are going to be utterly shocked when Vaughn shows up in his pimpin' ass outfit and new double-wide trailer. And
hopefully he gets a new cape. Hopefully he gets a new cape.
Pearl Diamonds cape.
Dude, I want to see him wearing fucking fucking velvet or whatever the shit was from Seinfeld when George Costanza wore it, like just a whole outfit of that. I will pay for it, Vaughn. I will buy you that.
If we're going Seinfeld, I want to see Von Helton in some Gore-Tex. Come on.
A man's ear.
Yeah.
It's not a bro. We gotta call it a bro. I said, what do you like better, the bro or the man's ear?
Interestingly enough, Vaughn could benefit from one of those.
Yeah.
And those moves are awesome, man. Those are at least a B cup.
Yeah. It doesn't help he's wearing that white shirt.
Well, I think this is like a little bit, like a couple of months back, so they grown in size.
Yeah. He doesn't have the things going. Wait, I need to stop doing that. I don't want the things.
I see a white shirt and I want to get it wet.
And if you need any more to sell you on it, if he gives you a blowjob, it will not be toothy.
Yeah, well, see, that could help the wet shirt thing too, because he's gonna drool everywhere. You know, he gives a sloppy gummer.
Have y'all seen that video that somebody posted of him eating spaghetti? Like,
Have you seen the one of him eating like the Vienna sausage and they just put it on loop so it's going in and out of his mouth for like 20 seconds?
No, but I saw your Gogurt video.
Dude, he did that live.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I popped 2 boners during that segment.
Vaughn, come back on the show. We need more gifts.
I had time to pop it, cool down, and pop another one. He double tapped both those Gogurts, you guys.
The only thing that would have made it better is if he was like couldn't open it and he was just like frustrated with it and I could just see it. But he didn't. I was like, damn it.
He can't use his teeth to rip it open, so he had to go the shit out of that.
Don't use your teeth for tools. Too late.
That's what happened, man.
Yeah.
Now one time.
Alright, I think we fucked on Vaughn long enough. We got someone who hasn't been on our show in a while, but this is the reason why I'm not caring about all the songs, because we're gonna get a copyright from Michael Jackson on this one.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we got Jenny Kiss, or formerly it used to be Jenny McDermott.
Wow.
Bitching about radio stations that play Michael Jackson.
It's been a while.
Play a good song though.
I want every radio station to know that when you play Michael Jackson, you're triggering victims of child abuse.
No, you're triggering people when I start dancing and it's horrible. That's about it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Saying that you stand with popularity over the support of a smaller portion of your audience that have gone through something extremely traumatic that I...
Aren't you doing the same thing by playing it? Well,
yeah.
in your video?
So to protest people playing Michael Jackson songs, I'm going to play Michael Jackson song in the background of my video.
Yeah.
Go back to using a vibrator to apply your makeup because you don't. This isn't your forte. Just stop. It's awful.
Oh, wow.
It's a real fucking shame she's wearing a seatbelt. I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Careful. She might unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe?
She used to be. Then someone made a joke in the chat and we laughed about it. About how she has a big, like, not a forehead, but a 5 head. And she's like, "How dare you unsubscribe?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Why were you subscribed to us to begin with? We were goofing on your ass for like 5 episodes at that point.
Yeah. She might have just said it. You know, people that it's like, I'm gonna call your manager. Like, when you're in my house, there's no manager here.
Yeah.
But you know. Maybe it's a threat like that. Unsubscribe, meaning that if she had subscribed, she would unsubscribe.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah. Now your subscriber count doesn't change at all because of me.
You know, as I think about it, just if you think about the amount of people on the earth, on the planet, and the amount of people that have been exposed to Michael Jackson's music, there got to be like a large percentage of like people that were like molested as children that are also like big Michael Jackson fans, not related to anything. They're just like, man, this is some good ass music. And they were also victims of sexual assault. Those two things are unrelated. They just happen to like Michael Jackson's music and have also been like the law averages has to be like there's a bunch of people out there that like Michael Jackson that have also been molested as kids.
Sure.
I bet you Tyler Perry's a Michael Jackson fan. Not related to anything. I'm just saying words.
Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. But
I just my point is just I don't think that liking. I get the correlation she wants to make there, but I don't think that's the way it works. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be like saying someone being triggered because they were raped as a child watching Jeepers Creepers because the fucking producer was a shitty person.
I'm one of those people that's big on you can still appreciate art and acknowledge that the artist is a piece of shit in whatever endeavor that may be. I'm not specifically saying it to Michael Jackson. But, you know, there are people out there that have made...
There's also R. Kelly.
Yeah, Roman Polanski.
Polanski.
Made some incredible films, but obviously not a very good guy.
He made The Pianist. Let's not overreach it. He made The Pianist.
Well, I mean, like Rosemary's Baby it won a lot of Academy Awards. It's a pretty good flick.
I didn't realize he did Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Yeah, okay.
He's done some good work, but he's a turd.
Turd. Yeah. So I mean, it's. I think she's trying to stay relevant by saying, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I can see it a little bit, but not exactly. I don't know. She's just fucked.
Yeah. If we follow all these fucking rabbit holes, we won't watch or listen to anything. Yeah. It'll be nothing but the pan flute guy. Because I don't think that guy's molested anyone or done anything. That's the only music the world is allowed to listen to. If we follow everybody's fucking rabbit holes.
We'll run out of places to eat at, too, because you already can't eat at Chick-fil-A or Subway now, according to these people.
Yeah. You can't eat at Subway either?
No, Jared, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, Jared was just like a spokesperson. Like, he just walked around and just lost some weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that's like he didn't own Subway. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm not boycotting a company because somebody that they once supported. Like if there was like if Jared had like what was his thing? He was like sexting a bunch of children, or they found out that he had sex with like some underage girls or something like that.
No, I think he had child porn on his computer.
Okay, child porn.
That's what it was.
So like. Here's the thing. If Jared from Subway, if Jared was their mascot, which is a shit mascot, by the way, right? If you think about Ronald McDonald and you think about Popeye.
He's got no fur. He's got no face paint. He's got, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who's Popeye's mascot?
So Popeye, back in the day, Popeye's mascot used to be Popeye.
Yep.
Yeah, like once upon a time, if you went to Popeye's, they would give you a bunch of Popeye merch.
I mean, I grew up in a really white part of Delaware, so my KFC was my chicken. That's how white it is.
Oh, don't get us started on the chicken again.
Yeah, we don't get to
KFC objectively sucks dick.
Oh yeah, Billy. Well, I grew up in such the deep South where Carl's Jr. is called Hardee's, and you could get it at the same place as Popeyes.
No, we have Hardee's. No, we have Hardee's too.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like a.
No.
How do they?
East Coast versus West Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do they have?
Bojangles.
I know they do Carl's Jr. in the middle of the country.
Brand, do you have Bojangles?
Yes, we do. I don't think anyone really ever goes there because it's pretty dirty.
Yeah, we did. I think your wife was just like, "Yeah, I'm not going there."
Yeah, I've been to Bojangles once. It was an unremarkable experience. Like there's certain places that I've been that I was like, I know I've been there before, but I had an unremarkable experience and I don't remember. Like I know I've been to Sizzler. I know I've been to Shoney's. I know I've been to Bennigan's. I know I've been to Sonic's. I don't remember. I've been to Jack in the Box. I don't remember. I can't tell you. Like it was an unremarkable. Like it just happened.
Yeah, unless it's Whataburger. Whataburger is the shit.
If you say so, I'll take your word.
It'll give you a weird shit after you eat it, but it is the shit when it's going down.
So it's almost Applebee's, except Applebee's tastes like shit, and it's like gives you the Crapplebee's coming out. So
no. Whataburger is good, and then you have a experience in the bathroom later that is hard to describe.
Yeah, so a Whataburger and then a what a shit.
Yeah.
I was telling Monty on our last episode of the shit show, it was like how on Chipotle, like I've never eaten at Chipotle because South Park did that episode about that spray that you have to use to get the blood out your drawers when you eat Chipotle. Chipotle, right? Yeah. And I've never eaten at Chipotle because of that episode. I was like, this sounds terrible.
And Alicia Dashi, Taco Bell is also the shit. Like I'll eat the fuck out of some Taco Bell.
Every time I eat Taco Bell, I get the worst case of mud butt possible. I just don't do it.
It's true.
You get serious wild bowels when you eat that. Like you be using the toilet with two hands, like you on a fucking roller coaster. Like bro, that shit is. I don't do it. I do. Like matter of fact, every now and then I'll get hungry. It's like 3:00 in the morning. That's the only thing that's open. Well, that and like 15,000 Waffle Houses that exist in Atlanta. Because they just think that's a great idea. But like, every now and then my girl would have to remind me. She'd be like, "Yeah, babe, you remember the last time you went to Taco Bell?" I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." And that's it. That's it. Like the last time I ate Taco Bell, I was using the bathroom. I was sweating, bro. I was just like, I was on the toilet. You don't know how bad it is when you use the bathroom and then you break out into prayer. Like, Jesus, I don't know what I done done. I promise I'm going to go to church every day. I'm going to start tithing the Lord. Just take this pain out of my body.
Man, if you want a real case of the bubble guts, you got to go hit up a Joey bag of donuts from Moe's.
Nope. All right. I don't know Moe's.
It's worth it though. I'll say that.
All right.
Yeah, there's a couple. I've never eaten. So I was about to say I've never eaten at Arby's. That's not entirely true. I've had the chicken sandwich from Arby's before, but I've never had like the roast beef. What they're known for. It's just I don't trust a place where it's like so. At any point in my life where there's an Arby's, there's usually other restaurants around. It's like, oh, here's a Crystal's, here's a Subway, here's a Burger King, Popeyes, McDonald's, Wendy's, etc. And it's like lunchtime, and all of these places have lines around the corner, except for fucking Arby's. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm like, so you mean to tell me there's no line here during lunchtime and nobody's eating the shit? Every Arby's I've ever been to looked like it just opened. Like that shit is always like it's all clean, the floor's all nice and shit, the lights all bright. I can't. I walk in, I don't smell no food cooking. Just I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Just get some curly fries and some horsey sauce and maybe a drink. That's about all they have. That's good.
Right there. What is horsey sauce? That just something about that is very questionable. Just real quick while I got everybody here, just name one fast food franchise that you just refuse to eat at anymore. I'm curious. Billy, you got one? I'm curious.
I guess mine would be actually Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Yeah. Plus, their food is mediocre at best. I get people really like them, but they're meh. And the way they do use their money for like my roommate's gay and all that other shit, and I just don't want to give just crazy right-wing religious nut jobs any more of my fucking money.
I guess
I'm good on that.
I got you. I actually came across a story recently about a dean of admissions at some school that quit her job because the students boycotted the new Chick-fil-A coming to the university, and she got so upset that she quit her job.
Like, fuck this shit.
Because she said it went against her personal values. All right, Frankie Brown, what about you guys? You got any fast food franchise? And the chat as well. If you guys have a fast food franchise that you just refuse to go to anymore, I'm curious. I want to see.
I guess it's not like would like almost like a sit down restaurant. Like if it's a chain store, would it be considered fast food? Because they come out not like a McDonald's or anything. But I worked at Cracker Barrel, and I will say I will never eat there again.
Really? I love Cracker Barrel. Well, I love the Cracker Barrel pancakes. And even more, I love Cracker Barrel's syrup. I think the syrup is the secret sauce. I think they got crack cocaine in that syrup.
That's probably the only thing that's that you should be able to eat. Just saying. I worked there and I wouldn't eat. I'm not eating there no more.
Okay. Shit.
I'm starting to feel that way about Burger King though, honestly. Like,
well, the Burger King where you live, they'll give you the shits, and it's not the like okay shits Taco Bell. It's like the greasy shits.
Dude, it's like there's like 2 or 3 of them here now, and they all like give you like horrible bowel issues. Like I've gotten food poisoning twice there, and it was 2 different Burger Kings.
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, I don't do McDonald's unless I'm going on a road trip. Like that's as close as I get. I will have a sausage, egg, and cheese combo right before I start a road trip. That's my thing. Other than that, fuck McDonald's. Except for that one time.
So, I don't know. That bacon smokehouse is pretty fucking awesome.
At McDonald's?
Yeah, it's a new burger.
All right.
It's pretty decent.
I haven't tried it. And I've only ever gone for breakfast because McDonald's always makes me feel like crap. Like it's. I don't like the crap feeling before the weird shit. Give me one or the other. McDonald's gives me the crap feeling and the weird shit.
Yeah, I definitely don't want the crap shit at all. I got a bunch. I don't eat at Arby's. I won't eat at Crystal's anymore. And I've sworn off Taco Bell, but I don't eat Churches. I don't eat what else? I mean, those are the main ones. Everything else is fair game. But then here's the thing: I don't really eat meat anymore. So a lot of these places are kind of off the table by just by happenstance. It's just like there's no vegetarian, vegan option there. So it's like whenever I go there, I'm really just going there for like just getting sides.
Just Burger King. Yeah, Burger King's got that vegetarian burger.
You could just have yourself a pack of Oreos.
just some delicious Oreos. There's many different flavors. We got new pork rind Oreos. Those are delicious.
To answer Thrift Store Dan, like not only do I not eat Church, I haven't had Churches in over 20 years.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I have either.
Honey butter biscuits though. Honey butter biscuits.
Yeah, black people always try to sell me on that. They always be like, so first off, every churches I've ever seen is always in the worst parts of America. Like I've never just been in like the super affluent white people sections of town. Like the towns that like the areas where they sell like rosé at the gas station and shit. Like I've never been in one of those areas and seen a fucking Church's chicken. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see a Church's chicken, it's always next to a pawn shop and a liquor store. I just don't fucking want to go there.
Never been to a Church's.
Yeah.
Look,
I don't. So I think you should go just so you can say that you've been, but I don't.
I'm gonna see where the closest church is to me because I live in a really, really white state.
Yeah. Go get some honey butter biscuits. And Church's only has mild, Alicia. I'm just pointing that out.
No, that's not true. Every now and then, Popeyes will put out spicy chicken.
No, not that kind of churches. Fuck, there's a million of those kind of churches.
It's like Ebenezer Baptist, Ezekiel First Holy of Our Father popped up.
Which one of these sells honey butter biscuits?
Yes.
We're talking about
Washington D.C. is the closest one to me.
Jesus Christ.
I live in Delaware. So I had to go all the way through Maryland, and then.
So to confirm what Hannibal had said earlier, Washington D.C. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Washington D.C. is a shithole.
So look, how far are you from Wilmington?
I'm about an hour and a half from Wilmington, murder capital of the United States. What up?
Yes, I was just about to ask you how savage it is there.
Yeah, it is savage as fuck. But the only reason Delaware is keeping it is because 80% of the world's Fortune 500 companies are located in Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm like,
shut
get rid of
up.
it. Oh yeah, dude. They're like they all have a home base. Like they own like an office somewhere in Delaware because our taxes are so goddamn good. They're like, yep. You know how Detroit makes Chrysler? Their actual home base is in Delaware.
Damn.
Wow.
They have no manufacturing plants in Delaware at all. They just have an office here and they can claim it.
Well, Detroit's like post-apocalyptic by now, isn't it?
Pretty much.
At least close.
It's like 90% raccoon, 10% like
those armadillos going through the trash can.
That's right. The armada of armadillos. That's what I think. That's where the word armada comes from. That's what they call a group of armadillos. They're an armada.
Oh god! Now I'm googling what's a group of armadillos called.
So I don't know if you got in the movie. In the 80s RoboCop movie, the city of Detroit went bankrupt, and OCP, a private company, bought the city to save them from bankruptcy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
We are literally seconds away from RoboCop being a reality. So you didn't realize that was a fucking documentary from the future. So RoboCop did it.
Oh my god. Guess what a group of armadillos is called?
Oh man, what is it?
It's called a roll.
What about the ones that can't roll up? That's discriminatory.
Well, welcome to America where we don't know that. I guarantee you get a redneck going like, roll. He just crunches it.
Shout out to this show, calling back to the beginning right here. This is that's just fucking awesome. And Alicia, you'd only trigger with the mild chicken if you actually brought mild chicken. You show up with mild chicken, I'm like, this bitch brought mild chicken.
Look, right, like prior to Hurricane Katrina, we were having like a 4th of July party, and this girl came to the party and she brought like a box of Church's chicken, and we just literally threw the whole box in the garbage.
God damn.
The whole box went right in the trash. And she asked what she could bring, and I was like, Popeye's chicken, and she showed up with a box of Church's chicken. And I was like, no. And then just to add more insult to injury, after we threw her chicken in the trash, she went to Popeye's and then got a box, and then she brought us a box of mild dark chicken. Like I was like, you really want Hannibal to slap a bitch right now? You really trying my face? Okay.
Keep playing with my emotions. Keep playing with my emotions.
Right. This is when I still ate meat like at one point I was eating Popeyes. Like God, there was a year where I might have ate Popeyes every day for like 3 months. And when I tell you my body violently and vehemently rejected that shit, it was just like I was like, oh yeah, I gotta stop this shit. This is like I started feeling the type of way where it was just like I would literally get heartburn thinking about spicy foods. I would just be like, oh man, that looked like that's gonna be real spicy, and it would just be like, oh god, I was having it to my chest. Like it was just real stuff. It was some real shit that happened, bro. It was crazy.
It's your brain telling your body, don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's like just stop, Hannibal.
You remember this feeling?
All right, we were talking about the shits earlier. We actually got a video. We're gonna go straight into the cringe zone.
All right.
About the
what a fucking way to segue.
Like great segue. Great
Damn
segue.
straight.
You guys like shit?
We do host the shit show.
Exactly.
We're gonna only get Vaughn to do this in real life. I'd be happy now.
Just like we all touch shit before.
Nah, I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like, you don't wipe yourself? It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to get the... Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit.
No, you're not saying that. You don't. Yeah, you wipe.
Wiping, you grab the shit.
You don't grab. Why are you grabbing shit?
Hold on.
Do you got
so
shit stuck in your ass while you're taking...
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? I don't catch it every time?
Is this a channel? Because I need to subscribe to this channel because this is great.
Yeah.
What race is that lady?
I need to know. No, listen. This is I'm very curious to see where she's trying to go with it because I understand what bro is saying. He just like no, because the shit's on. You wipe your ass, it's on the tissue, but then you touch the tissue. Like, look, if you wipe your ass, it like I know she's trying to be like. If you're wiping properly, then you shouldn't come in any contact with doo-doo. And she's right. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. If you wipe, even if you wipe extremely well, you still got to wash your hands afterwards. Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not like, unless she's just out here just nailing perfect shits every time.
Well, the problem with Alicia right now, that's what wet wipes
30-year-old life.
The problem is that he's now going in to say that he catches the turd on the way out with a toilet paper.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's weird. New Yorkers just do shit different, I guess. They shit different.
He's finding it funny that people just let shit leave their ass and fall into water. I guess.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Do you let the doo-doo just fall into water?
You mean to tell me you guys just shit directly in the toilet?
He said, man, I've been shitting in the shower this whole time. You mean to tell me y'all was shitting in toilets? y'all shitting in the water desk? I didn't know.
Yo.
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I'm about to say this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I agree.
Wait. Stop. Is she black?
Yeah. I mean, pieces of her at least.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's some in
is
there.
she black enough to say the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's about as black as Logic. So,
they're talking about shit, and that's the only thing he's fucking worried about. Like,
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, man.
Billy, there's a guy that catches his hot, fresh turds in his hand, and you're worried about
that. So I'm not confused by that. I don't know why you guys aren't catching up to this.
I gotta see. I'm curious to see. I'm curious. Let this play out. I want to see where this goes.
I want more of this.
Hashtag all poops matter.
My stomach
so hold on. So y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that? What do you do then?
Yeah. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand, bro?
With tissue.
This is worse than I thought.
She's about to quit the fucking show. She's like, fuck this shit.
Wow. Yes, sir.
He shits in his hand.
Yeah, I was on his side for a little bit.
That brings up a good point, though, if you think about it, because you are either taught things as a child or just pick up things naturally because no one maybe taught you specific things that you will then believe is completely normal. And so that guy's probably having like a weird fucking epiphany right now that he's not he's not in the norm. Like, this isn't how it's done, apparently.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah. I have a friend whose son, like, they have like the little fake toilet, you know what I'm saying? It's like the little baby toilet to like the training toilet for like little kids, right? For like 2 and 3 year olds. And so he'll use the toilet, but it's got like a removable bottom, so that way they can like catch it, and then like just so he can learn the function, like you sit, you flush, boom, all that shit, right? And one day she didn't have the little tray underneath it, right? So when he shitted, it's like every time he would shit properly, they would always celebrate, like, yay, good job. So then one day they didn't have the tray underneath it, and he shit it, and it just went right on the floor. And then he was like, he walked up like, yay, and he had to like celebrate him, but at the same time pick his shit up. I can see how that dude had a situation like that as a child, and then they was like, fuck that, from now on you shit in your hand. And that's how he's been shitting that.
Oh, fuck.
And that's it. He's just been shitting in his hand ever since. Because here's the thing. You don't see other people shitting, so you don't know that you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's an easier way.
Yeah. I didn't know you weren't supposed to reverse cowgirl a toilet seat until like a couple years ago.
Yeah, you are, because then you can have your cereal on the ledge.
That's what I've been. That's where I've been having my cereal.
Yeah, you're lactose intolerant, man.
Gotta take your pants off, though.
Yeah, you gotta take your pants off, but
yeah,
you gotta
it disproves the milks are only for the whites. If you're lactose intolerant, then you're see right there.
Yes, there you go. I'm sitting there. I got the table. I got my books out. You know what I'm saying? And just reverse cowgirl that shit.
Yeah, dude, and you can do your research for your next video coming up.
Yeah. That's literally where I find my fair files and
asking.
Yeah, shit we don't care about. So that's exactly where I find them at, right there.
See, you're living in 3019 where everyone's in 2019.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're nailing it.
This is 4D chess right here. He's writing the shit show while taking a shit. Like I'm not even prepared for this. Just blew my goddamn mind. Too goddamn literal.
All right, we got another Mr. Appliance Mr. Appliance fucking commercial. And it's an Angel appliance, so I don't know.
Oh, get it?
That's how you fucking died.
Elvis, my man. Everything's so shiny.
It is not your time. You must return to Earth and create more quality appliances that are good.
Okay. Bye, guys. Talk to you later. For a heavenly appliance?
Look at that creepy fucking smile he gave to the fucking camera.
Yeah.
Does he?
This is a great video. This is very awesome.
This is vinegar strokes.
It's a homeless person's fever dream.
This is awesome. This is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? He slipped on one of those Mario Kart banana peels and then he died, and then was told that it wasn't his time yet. That's awesome. This is a great commercial. I would redo this commercial for the shit show. I love it.
Yeah.
We should reboot this commercial. Yeah, I like that. Update the graphics, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does he wah in this one?
I don't know. Let's see.
For a heavenly appliance, it's Mr. Appliance.
There it is.
Well, I guess that's something.
I don't know what the fuck that was. It wasn't a wah. It's like, ooh.
So if you guys saw that, would you want to go buy used appliances from that guy?
Depending on how broke I was, it's probably super cheap.
I just want to get a feel for if the marketing's working.
Just because he makes just shitty commercials does not mean that he makes shitty appliances. Maybe all his money is going into appliances, and then he used the last like $40 to make that commercial.
Hope so. I really do.
Hopefully.
So is G-Man in this barrel? What's going on here?
No, it's not blue. It's not blue.
Oh yeah, no, that's a keg, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a devil's water.
Let's teach people how not to tap a keg.
Oh Jesus Christ! This is fucking dangerous. Oh God. We're about to see a white man lose his eye.
Nope.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
That is the most Stone Cold thing ever.
Oh hell yeah! That's good stuff.
Give that man a stunner.
Said next topic.
You already used up your next topic.
God damn it! I only get one now.
Yeah.
Is it because I'm Puerto Rican and I'm on stipends?
Yep.
What?
God damn it. Does he even get nope, just fucking soaking wet. All right, we got one more video.
That could have ended up way worse though.
Yeah, that could have.
Like I thought we were about to see a man like stab with the fucking screwdriver and then it come right back up.
All right, this last video is one Brand put in last minute. So yeah.
What did I do?
It's a cringe.
The best way to experience this movie would be, if you have to watch it, turn it on TV at home when it comes down to DVD and turn the sound completely off. And then as you're cleaning the house or you've got a party going on, you need the kids to stay occupied. That'll make this a lot more
That's
interesting.
how I had to watch incest porn.
What?
What? You have to understand that. Then it,
He tried to deliver a joke and
It's not. It didn't catch, bro.
It didn't land the way he wanted. Yeah.
Wow.
Keep on.
What were they
digging.
talking about in the first place?
They were talking about some. I think they were doing a movie review, and
What movie?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Something akin to incest porn, apparently, according to this guy.
All right.
It's just porn.
I'm so confused. Okay. Or if you're on an airplane and you need to occupy your kid, let them watch it on an iPad or
She was
whatever,
like,
or on the
let's
little
just go
screen in front
ahead,
of you,
Mom.
and then they can watch it. You don't have to listen to it.
I love that we're talking about the kids movie, and you bring up incest porn.
I'm
I'm just saying every guy gets that moment when a friend hands them the box of old porn, right? And one of the tapes was incest porn. Or it's like,
Did that
what?
happen to you?
Okay.
No. Ben has
Just to
different
be
friends
clear,
than you do.
just to be clear,
I
he's
haven't
well
gotten
grown.
that box.
I feel like we got different types of friends, bro.
Yeah. Like, Hannibal, am I supposed to give you the box of porn, or do you give me the box of porn?
I don't have my box of porn no more. I have all my porn on a hard drive.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2019.
Yeah.
He's in 3019. He definitely doesn't have it on VHS anymore.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right.
Laserdisc made a big comeback.
Is he talking like incest porn? Is he just saying like his mom and dad's porn, and he just confusing incest with like my parents fucking?
They were talking about a kids movie, and he brings up incest porn, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you got your friends that brings over that, and that bots is like, you might want to choose your friends a little bit better.
Yeah.
You might want to look into that."
It's like if
Are they still doing that?
If the joke was, oh yeah, if you turn incest porn down, it just becomes porn. Like that would maybe fly here on this show, but like if you're doing a movie review on the Young Turks, probably not the best time to bust that one out, homie.
If you're doing
do it a
movie,
little different and say that it's like late at night and other people are in the house, you just turn the porn all the way down. I get it. Like,
Yeah.
go
I
that
mean,
angle.
Let's do something here.
Yeah. Just the porn. Don't label what type of porn. Now we know what you're into, dude.
That Ted Cruz stuff.
Yeah. It's like turning your midget porn down,
Hey, that's insensitive.
All right, you're turning your little person porn down.
I was just talking about turning it down.
I saw a video where Nacho Vidal, like he fucked his midget and then he picked up and threw her in the oven and slammed the oven and the video went on. That was it.
What?
That was the end of the video.
What a twist.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is there a post-credit scene or something? Like, is there going to be...
I gotta marinate you in my own sauces before I cook you.
Yeah, it was super weird. I used to be the general manager of a chain of porn stores back in New Orleans. So I've seen some wild shit. That was definitely one of the wilder ones. I was just like, why did he throw in the oven at the end? Where's that get sexy? You know what I'm saying?
It's an M. Night Shyamalan twist. He did direct The Visit, so I see the tie-in there.
That's what I'm telling Monty. We might need to do an M. Night Shyamalan torture episode. That might be pretty terrible.
Let's kick things off with The Village. There's a real fucking winner.
Wait, who is?
I remember literally getting up in the middle of the theater when they do the reveal, and I was like, fuck you, movie, and then walked out.
Pull the Peter Griffin. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Wilson is asking. I don't know who you're asking. Have you been contacted by G-Man's team of lawyers yet?
Yes.
He has a team of lawyers?
I don't think he does, but I think he did mention the Geek Room as one of the channels he wants shut down once he finds out how the atheists are hacking his. Drunken Peasants is another one he wants shut down.
Oh shit! I gotta read that. Yeah, the reason he don't want to, because I was watching Drag's show when he was right before the G-Man went on to what's his name? Hogtie Champs channel. And me and Drag, we were trying to get him onto the show. I had my computer geared up, ready, had to hang out.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And he was like, "No, I can't remember what he said, but I think he was like, one of the reasons why is because we're an entertainment channel." And I was like, that makes no fucking sense, you dope. If you're on YouTube, you're here to entertain, no matter if it's a debate or not. You dipshit. Then he's called DP the Entertainment Channel too. It's like,
can we call a spade a spade? Like, the reason that G-Man's not just debating people about religion, the reason he's screaming and yelling and getting involved in drama openly on his channel is because of what?
That is
entertainment.
Yes.
Whether you know it or not, Gary, you're entertainment too.
Ooh,
just not the way you hope
shit.
to perceive.
Funny thing is like when it was like his last video where one of the last videos that he did, and he was talking about Shanny, and he gets pissed when people use his real name, even though he's used his real name, and he gave out his fucking email address that had his real name into it and stuff like that, and he get pissed. He ends up saying his own name during his one of his little tirade, acting like Shanny for Christ. And he catches himself, and it happens really quick. And it was like, gee, man, you just used your own name. Now you can't talk shit about anybody else.
He says his name more on his channel than and look, trust me, I have watched every fucking video on his channel.
I'm sorry.
Shanny is big as fuck.
Who is Shanny? I keep hearing you guys talking about Shanny. Who is Shanny?
She's that big fat white chick who G-Man lives with, I think.
Wait, no, he doesn't live with her.
He doesn't live with her anymore?
No. She's the main look, when we make it to Game of Homes in the G-Man episode, she is the main bad guy in that season.
She's gonna be the queen that season.
I'll bring up her fucking channel.
Her sitting on the Iron Throne.
Oh, God,
she's live right now.
Oh, is she?
Is she live?
Yeah. Is she still in a hotel room?
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm telling you, I'm following the fuck out of this shit up until the torture episode. Then I need a fucking break.
He said, then he needs a break.
Yeah. He's too invested right now. He's got to wait till the season ends.
Yeah. Game of Homes is wrapping up. Come on.
Yeah, this is Shanny for Christ.
Shanny for Christ.
She's...
What the fuck? How many subscribers does Shanny have?
554.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel better that we have more subscribers than Shanny.
She just recently got in trouble for either strangling or hitting her husband, and now she's in a hotel room.
Yeah, there's some shit there.
What?
She did what to her husband?
So first off, you lost me at husband. Let's start there.
By the way, this is the most flattering angle she can possibly find.
We're not supposed to say anything about the mole, Billy.
No, I'm not talking about the mole. I'm talking about if you see her full arm, like she pulls that completely over, like me flexed and I can like bench like pretty high. It's not even close to her arm size. Like it is like my thigh is about the size of her arm.
Get like the fuck out of here.
It's a thick ass. It's like a thick ass bat wing.
Like I'm pretty sure you put that shit on the grill, you'd be like, oh my god, who's making the most bacon ever? Who's going for the fucking record? And not to say I would be a cannibal, but if I'm eating someone, there'd be someone as tender as Shanny for Christ.
So Shanny, if you ever want to be eaten,
not out though.
Nudge. Call your boy Billy. Billy wants to get all up in those crevices. Call it.
I love the fact that you can see Animaster's little fucking message to G-Man. Why don't you just pray for your account back? Damn.
Oh man, okay. Shanny.
You'll see her Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Our fans voted for this G-Man torture episode. I'm just so mad at all of them. I'm just very, very upset. I'm not looking for. So the Tyler Perry episode was probably the most. Tyler Perry and Insane Clown Posse were the two most difficult ones. But I feel like this G-Man one is gonna be the one that makes me the maddest.
Oh no, I'm making it fun. This is gonna be an entertaining torture episode. Just little shit will be there. So get ready for it.
All right, I'm with it. I'm with it. I mean, I'm not with it, but I'm gonna do it because I said I would. Fuck, I'm not looking forward to this at all. I'm not looking forward to us doing it because I always catch these random like bits or pieces of him on the internet saying dumb shit, and I'd be like, I can't do this, man. It's like, so now I just avoid it, and now it's like I gotta embrace it, you know.
It's gonna be a spiritual journey.
It's like those people like that chase the tornadoes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do that. I'm chasing the Sharknado. You know what I'm saying? Also, when they made Sharknado, did they try any other combinations of natural disasters and animal attacks, or was that the first choice, or did they try something else like bear tsunami or like cougar earthquake or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe you have the audacity to even ask that.
You're going to jail.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Physical jail. I laugh like hell every time fucking Drag says it. Physical jail. And it's like, I can be in the pissiest mood. I hear that shit and it makes me bust out laughing. Because he says it perfectly.
Yeah.
For me, it's that one G-Man super chat he read where he's like, blue barrel blowjobs, $3.50. He read the whole thing before he realized what it was.
When he read Gary's autistic daughter's comment,
I have a special needs child, and that shit tickles the fuck out of me. It's like, just before the fact, it's got Ronnie's picture on it. It's like, oh, that is so wrong, but so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Y'all so fucker.
And Hannibal, this is like the Weezer thing again. You will know all of this and be caught up. That's why I'm saying, G-Man, if you see this, you can come on the show while we talk about you. Hannibal doesn't know who you are.
I feel like it would just be a bad, just me and G-Man in the same place would just not be a good thing for anybody. It's just like, because he's gonna say some dumb shit, and I'm just gonna try to bury him with logic, and he's gonna reject the logic, and then I'm gonna start. It's gonna get ugly, man. I don't think it's just...
He's gonna claim he won regardless.
Can I be there?
So you heard it right here first. Geek Group endorses this bitch taking a hot load to the fucking eye.
That's the meat eater.
We'll endorse that.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think that was us wishing an AIDS load in Daphne Rimmel's eye.
All right.
Yeah.
Daphne Rimmel. She was the one that said AIDS didn't exist. Yeah, I think that was the video we were watching.
Oh.
So what else did Magic Johnson not die from then? If it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me that whole Philadelphia movie with Tom Hanks was just about nothing?
Yep. Complete work of fiction.
Here's that blue barrel blowjob. It's hard to hear it though.
Wait.
Blue barrel blowjob, $3.50.
Classic.
What does that mean? Why does that exist? What is a blue barrel blowjob? First off, and then why is what
You'll find out, Hannibal. You'll find out. Remember, the G search is being done. We will not call it G search, Monty. We won't do that.
Although I will say, if I was going through YouTube videos and I saw one titled "The G Search," I'd definitely click on that.
Oh my god.
Come with us, guys.
Yes. And that's all. I'm sorry, Wilson, for bringing us back to G-Man.
All right, guys, chill out your channels. If you haven't yet, I have no idea why. Sub to Hannibal and Monty, but go ahead and chill out your channel. What's coming up?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I got you. So my name is Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
And we are Hannibal and Monty from Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. We like to talk nerd shit, political shit, music shit, all on the internet. Once a month we do a torture episode where we torture ourselves for the entertainment of our fans. And this month's episode, next Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, is the G-Man episode because our fans voted for the G-Man episode. And then the episode following the G-Man episode, the first episode in June, Monty and I will be doing the greatest podcast crossover of all time as Ben and Billy from the Geek. Ben and Billy. I'm sorry, I'm getting my Billies mixed up.
All white people don't look the same.
You see how Monty does me, damn it. All right. The Wednesday after that, I don't have the date in front of me. We will have Ben Pye and Billy the Fridge from the Drunken Peasants on Hannibal and Monty's Shit Show, and Monty and I are cooking up something fantastic for that episode. So if you've ever watched the Drunken Peasants, you want to tune in. That's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah. And we're also about to be on the Drunken Peasants in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So
they're doing a back-to-back
double duty.
Yeah.
So and as we always say, or as I've started saying on the Shit Show, don't be shitty to each other, but be 5H1T shitty to each other.
There we go.
Total big difference. Big difference.
Yeah. So you can find us on YouTube. Search Hannibal. We're Hannibal and Monty on YouTube. You can also check us out. You can follow us on Instagram at 5H1T Show. Twitter at twitter.com 5H1T Show. We are Hannibal and Monty's little page on Facebook, and our Snapchat is show_5H1T.
There you go. You got it.
And the link to the YouTube channel is the first link in the description, guys. So go click it and subscribe.
Hell yeah.
And look, for all the fans of the Geek Room, if you haven't seen, like we did a superfluous and unnecessary awards show at the beginning of the year. And our co-hosts for the first ever Hannibal and Monty Shit Show Awards, or the Golden Turd Awards, or the Shitties, as we call them, were Frank and Brand from the Geek Room.
Yeah. We were there.
But not Billy, though, because fuck him.
Yeah, they're actually Golden Turd winners. This is a Golden Turd Award-winning show.
Yeah,
and I'm a member of that, so ha, still get that Golden Turd. Suck it.
You're gonna be like DeMarcus Cousins when he wins an NBA ring this year.
Yeah. Billy, we'll let you have the door towel, Billy.
We still gotta send that.
I'm more like the hefty lefty who actually has a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Please tell me you know who that is.
I don't know who the hefty lefty is.
Google it.
I'm Googling it now.
You need to Google it. There's a 300-pound man playing fucking quarterback in the fucking Arena League.
Oh shit.
Yeah, wow. he was like 280 when he was drafted by the Giants, and like had to lose weight all the time, and like he was a backup quarterback for Eli Manning when he won one of the Super Bowls. He has a Super Bowl ring.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you watching it right now?
I pulled him up. I'm just looking at some pictures right now.
Dude, you gotta watch him play. It is awesome. It looks like these defensive ends trying to tackle the D tackle. It's great. They can't bring him down. He's like a fatter version of Ben Roethlisberger, which is saying a lot.
Did they ever make an Angels in the end zone?
No, they need to. They need to make Air Bud, but like Air Bud fucking football version. Is that out there?
Yeah, there's an Air Bud out there. Like there's a bunch of movies.
Ooh, Punishment Show. Watch all the Air Buds.
Stop putting that stuff out there.
Damn.
Kids Bop and Air Buds. I have some great ideas if you ever need to punish yourselves.
Yeah. Stop putting that shit out there. We've got plenty.
Honestly, any of the movies that use the plot line, there's nothing in the rules that says this animal can't play this sport.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a bad movie.
Yeah, it's anyone. There was one called Most Valuable Primate. It was like a monkey that was playing hockey. You know what I'm saying? There was one of the Air Buds. I saw him dunking a basketball, which is weird. He didn't have thumbs. I don't understand how he was doing that. There's a lot of stuff. There's a bunch of those movies, man. It was like there's one movie where what was it? The zebra that they allowed to get in like the Kentucky Derby. You know what I'm saying? It was like there's no rule that says a zebra can't be in the Kentucky Derby. I was like, wait.
It was played by the guy that plays Malcolm in the Middle, wasn't it?
Frankie Muniz.
So. I think so.
Was he the zebra?
Yeah, he was the
Frankie
zebra.
Muniz.
Yeah.
Life is
See what happens.
All right, Brian, go ahead and show us out. We can end this so they can get ready for DP.
Yeah, so thank you everyone who joined us live. Thank you to our guest, Hannibal and Monty, as always. Once again, want to reiterate the link to their channel is the first link in the description. If you enjoyed the show, leave us a thumbs up, and if you didn't and you think it sucked, leave us a thumbs down. Just be honest with us. Don't fucking treat us like that. We're mature. We can handle that shit. We're not glass. We're not going to fucking break. Also, if you're new here and you enjoyed what you've seen, you can subscribe. You can ring the little bell next door to it. We'll cross our fingers and hope YouTube lets you guys know when we go live or upload. Also, all of our sponsors and patrons are listed down below, so we want to give a quick shout out to all you guys. Thank you very much. Also, the P.O. Box is still open. Once again, want to reiterate, please send the thing that is most difficult for Frank to explain to his wife as he brings it into the door. That address is down below. So yeah, I guess other than that, the link to the Patreon and our Teesprings if you want some TGR merch, and our affiliate links, that's all down below if you want to help us out as far as monetarily on the channel, as well as all the links to our social media pages. So yeah, I guess that'll be about it. And as always, like I said at the top of the shilling, thank you to our guests Hannibal and Monty. Thank you, Frank, and fuck you, Billy. So there we go.
You know what, Billy? Billy, we love you, and you can be on the shit show whenever you want. That way we can complete our Geek Room trifecta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There we go.
We do have another member sometimes.
Yeah, see? There we go. So then we can get the other two members of the Geek Room.
Yeah, maybe we'll have you and Anna host
Yeah.
the Golden Turds with us next year.
That sounds like a great time. You'll have the sexy versions of the Geek Room on.
Sans Billy.
Shots fired. I like it. I like it.
Sans Billy.
That's what my mom says. You call my mom a liar.
Yes. That's what we're going to end the show because I'm going to call your mom a liar. Fuck you, Billy. We're going home.